Alright. All right. Hagua Sampha, Hagua Sampha. Henshin a go go, Henshin a go flow. Zizazer, Zizazer, Zizazer. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're golden. Okay, let's do what we do. Let me send out the. Let me share this. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the tower. Let's go to the tower. Let's hit the tower. Let's go to the tower. How's everybody's week so far? I can't believe that the 4th of July is gonna be on a fucking Monday. That's crazy. The 4th of, but actually, I guess it's fitting that to be on a Monday. Given how this year has been going, yeah, I don't think people really feel the freedom, but nevertheless, we march forward. To time marches on. So I'll let y'all triculate in here. I'll let y'all matriculate in here before I just start the discussion, because for those that aren't in the Discord, there was a post made by our favorite Cynthia G supporter, Erica Williams, about how height has a demonstrative cost in the dating market, which is hilarious because that's what men in this space have been saying for 10 years. It's funny how when we as men cite the obvious, it's I mean, I made a video about this, but it's funny how when we as men speak, oftentimes it's dismissed, trivialized, and or met with some sort of direct antagonism, like this need to silence our thoughts and opinions, and you're saying that with the whole podcast shit. You know, people have a fear of men mobilizing their own ideas and thoughts without any outside consensus, especially without the outside consensus of women involved. But it's hilarious seeing someone like Erica essentially confirm through data what men have been saying the last almost 15 years. Like, it's hilarious. Pensive, I don't watch Jason Black, and what's up, Ryan? I don't watch Jason Black for the same reason I don't watch O'Shea anymore, for the same reason I don't watch Tariq Nasheed. If I wanted to get told I'm a tether and to go back to Africa, I'll go hang around white racists. If I wanted to be lied to about what I'm obviously seeing in the behaviors of many black women, I'd go watch The Pink Pill, or I'd go watch Chrissy. If I want to be lied to, there's better people I could go do that for. So, Jason's lying. Shay's lying. There's so many people in this space. There's so many black people in general just lying, honestly. So I mean, I'm not missing anything. You know, Jason Black is telling stable, functional black men that want to get married that if they want to get married to black women, wait till they're 40. Knowing good and goddamn well that the average black man's lifespan is like 61. So wait till 2/3 of your expected lifespan is already up to consider marrying a black woman, because by then you'll see. It's funny. It's funny how how men are told to expect deceit from women, like, right, to expect deceit, lies, and treachery from women, yet somehow we still come out here and operate saying that she's my backbone, she's my strength. I'm like, bro, for as long as you've been alive, you've been told watch out for them, you can't trust them, but yet somehow you nigga man, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Like, you know, throughout history, men are told that you can't trust the women. No, correction. Throughout history, women are told you can't trust men. Yet for some reason, men don't heed that and operate in kind towards women. For some reason, you'll have other men tell men that they're wrong for being for exercising discretion, for exercising discretion on what they allow women to do in their vicinity. Pensive said, Glendon was pointing that out. The best time to have kids in your early 20s. Yes, no, the best. Again, I've made a video on this. The reproductive window for human beings, for us to have the optimal and healthiest children, is literally the moment we start maturation. So the moment a boy starts sperm production, and the moment a girl starts her menstrual cycle. So if we're gonna really be archaic with it, right? From the time of like 13 till 30, that is the human's peak reproductive window on both sides. That's peak. Now, let's of course adjust for current society, right? And move that to like 18, right? Even when you move at 18, that's still 18 to 30. The reason why 30 is such a cutoff line is because after 30, or once you hit 30, your reproductive faculties fall off a cliff. For a man, your testosterone diminishes heavily from what it was when you were 20 to when you're 30, and it only goes lower and lower the older you get. For women, you use like 85% of your eggs by the time you're 30. So by the time you're 30, a woman only has like you're supposed to have kids in your 20s, largely because of that. Also because you have the energy these 5-year-olds and shit in your 20s. Imagine being 45 with a 3-year-old. Could you imagine that shit? Could you imagine being 45 with a 3-year-old? Could you imagine being 52 with a 10-year-old? Doesn't that shit sound crazy? What are all these trash ass help? Yo, give me one more helmet, I swear to God. Are you serious? Stop. Oh my goodness. All these trash ass, ugly ass helmets. I don't need any more of these. I really don't need any more of these. Stop giving them these. You know. But the funny thing about what Erica posted was that what she posted. Oh damn! There we go. On the red bar. What she posted, quite literally affirms all the things that we've been saying, and also affirms why she's still single. And I got the God roll. That's crazy. You know, if Erica believes what she says about that, then that means that she indirectly believes the realities that are posed against her as an overweight black woman. But you know, if you say that shit, somebody will try to go and kill themselves. You know, ironically as that is. But yeah, to your point, Pensive. Yeah, you're supposed to do it at 20, but right now, the culture there doesn't exist a overlapping strong culture in the United States that promotes that, and it's just the fact that due to not having a strong overlapping culture that promotes such, what we're instead seeing is a culture that wants to police and restrict what men do, particularly valuable men, while allowing women to do whatever they want. Like I always knew that there was dick policing, right? But I didn't realize how bad the dick policing was for men who are perceived as valuable or desirable. Because when you look at these when you look at these white guys, these older white guys who date these younger women, like for example, Leonardo DiCaprio, older women, and like feminist-minded women are stay up his ass about how none of the women he's ever been with have been like above 25. Like they stay digging in that man's ass about who he dates. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter as long as until I start hearing these women he's been with complain. It doesn't matter the age gap. Within reason, of course. But there is still like a shitstorm of women just irritated with the fact that he dates women who aren't his age group. And then these same women that have this problem will praise movies like Good Luck Leo Grande, which is literally a gigolo movie with this like light skinned mixed dude who's being pimped out. No, who's being tricked on by this old white chick. But when it's that, it's praised. You know, getting rave reviews for being stunningly strong and beautiful. Good luck, Leo Grande. I think it's a Sundance Festival movie. Shit is hilarious. You know, when it's men, these women cry and bitch and moan. Why don't you date a woman your age? Why are you guys like a man who's talking to a 25-year-old is a pedophile? Like just dick policing. And then it only gets worse as you go down the color spectrum. It only gets worse because they don't have black men who get dick policed just for like if it's not being dick policed for not immediately picking a black woman, right? It's being dick policed for is being called gay for not doing it. Like, have y'all noticed that whenever you embarrass women online through their own logic, the first thing you get called is gay? Like it's giving you don't like pussy. It's giving. I'm just like y'all can't think of anything else, huh? Like y'all really got nothing else. Is giving you like it's so it's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. It's also, I'm gonna say hilarious. It's if you're a man who cares what women think, it's probably not hilarious for you. For you, it's probably like actually annoying. But I realized I'm too much of a sexist to really care what women think on the ground level of things, you know. Because I mean, when you really listen to them talk, I don't see how you as a man can take women seriously. I really don't. I really don't see how you can do it, honestly. Like, for example, with this whole Roe v. Wade thing, the way women are essentially saying that they're helpless idiots and they can't fight, like, and they can't do anything but just take abuse is like, so let me get this straight. You women can't say no to men. You women think all men are dangerous. You women have all these ideas of men, yet somehow you want me as a man to look at you and say we're equals. I can't do it. No, won't do it. You know, to quote Drake, no, do it. Can't do it. No, 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 no. Like, or to quote Chris Brown, when I told you to use your head, I wasn't saying to be a thinker, because yeah, y'all cannot be trusted, man. Y'all y'all cannot be trusted. But the study that Erica did show was interesting though, because essentially it said that a man who is 6 foot or higher can make like 65K a year, and will be considerably more attractive than a man who is 5'6", making almost 3 times what he's making. So about like 200 35K, and that essentially those extra 4 inches are like several $1,000s worth more in the dating market. Which again, every man has said this. Like the only guys who don't acknowledge this are tall dudes themselves, or short niggas who somehow pay a cost somewhere else. So like a dude like Lil Wayne wouldn't acknowledge that's a thing because he's Lil Wayne, but he would forget the fact that he's Lil Wayne saying that shit. Yeah, like yeah, of course it doesn't apply to you. You're Little fucking Wayne. You're Lil Wayne. Of course not. You have money and status. Money and status is the collateral. Is the collateral for being like 5'6", 5'6" with dying dreadlocks. Of course, you know. In fact, let me find the post in the Discord and I'll read it verbatim. Let me find the post. It's funny how these women keep on making Kevin Samuels trend globally on Twitter. Even in death, this man is haunting these dirty bitches. Yeah, she said she posted the data saying a 6 foot man earning $62,500 a year is on average as desirable as a similar 5'6" man who earns $237,500 a year. In other words, those 6 inches of height are worth 175K on the dating market. You know, and this is shit that men have been saying for decades. This is something that Edward has even further broken down with his whole currency system. It's the shit that I said using biology and shit. But somehow, until it's in written words, these women want to act retarded. And the thing about it is that I know Erica has misandrous tendencies. So she's saying this shit, not realizing that doesn't mean she's saying that shit, not realizing that puts her in a bad position, a bad place too, though. If 6 inches of height is worth 175K, right? And the average, a below average height man, is paying a premium in cost because of his height versus the taller man, right? That essentially implies, not that implies that. What does that mean for a woman like you who is 5'6" and overweight on that same dating market? Because at least those men have money to offset their height. So what are you gonna do? Because I know when she said that shit, it wasn't to be like, oh, see, look how it is. I know she said that to be like, oh, well, these short niggas are losing. I'm like, yeah, short men have been saying that for years. Shit, look at how the internet keeps on emasculating Tom Holland in his relationship with Zendaya, calling him Mr. Zendaya. Like emasculating the now, do you think if he was taller than her, that would be happening? He's probably more famous than she is because I know she has Euphoria, but he has Spider-Man, right? He's probably more famous than she is, and they're calling him Mr. Zendaya. Why do you think that is? It's because he's short. He's shorter than her. He's like 5'6". She's 5'10". See, but when men say this shit, we get told, oh, you're being insecure. Oh, you just don't have swag. Oh, your mouthpiece isn't strong enough. That's why. I'm like, all right. Then now it's a written word. All of a sudden now it makes sense now, huh? How much a dollar cost? What do these do comments? What's up, D Scott? Pensive, or people who are close enough that they get similar results. There was a 5'10" dude in her comments saying he got great results, as if life isn't a lot of averages. I mean, here's the thing: a lot of people in general, and a lot of black people in particular, always use that outlier and anecdote shit to overturn generalities. That shit, to me, that makes no fucking sense. It's like if you claim to be educated, then you know that within academia, one of the very first things you learn outside of what MLA format is that anecdotes are not evidence. Anecdotes are not evidence. Anecdotes can be used to bolster evidence once evidence is found, but anecdotes themselves cannot be used as evidence. So what you said, Pensive, is true. You'll have guys who get similar results and keep it on a similar, but not the same, but similar results, who will say, well, I'm 5'10", so it doesn't. I get results. Like, yeah, but you're not the average. His fees apparently 10 million for big movies. No, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But people are calling him Mr. Zendaya. Why do you think they're calling Tom Holland? Why do you think the world? Let me not say the world. Why do you think women are emasculating Tom Holland? Why do you think that is? It's not because he's not ugly. He's not gay. He's not ugly. He's not gay. There's no rumors out there about him being a bad person. Why do you think they're emasculating him? It's because of his height. And that's the reason why a lot of short dudes don't even fuck with tall bitches. because who wants to deal with that shit? Like, who wants to deal with it? Like, I know Tom sees those tweets because those tweets get like hundreds of thousands of retweets and likes. I know he's seeing that shit. I know she's seeing that shit. I remember there was one tweet where I think it was my sister Alexis. She she sent me the actual tweet. There was one tweet where they like swapped, where they face swapped him and Zendaya at an interview, and I was like, I present Mrs. Zendaya. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I don't think I can find it. Oh no, wait, yeah, no. I texted her. Yeah, that's what it was. I texted her a question. That's what it was. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I said also, why do Zendaya fans keep on emasculating Tom Holland? LOL. And she replied, "Oh, you be Mr. Zendaya?" Like, women. And then mind you, it's not even men. Men aren't even doing this. Women are out here emasculating him. Then these will be the same women talking about body positivity. You know, some fat phobia or colorism, and I'm like, no. Like, if y'all can go out there and talk about short men like this, right? Like, completely emasculate these dudes and think it's a joke. What on God's green earth makes you think I'm not gonna call you big fat bitches or hippos?
Enemy claims Zone B. They have advantage.
What on God's green earth is gonna make you think I'm not gonna call you fat bitches hippos, and I'm not gonna say no dark skins. And there's also another. This also pulls to another thing I want to talk about. So, recently, apparently, the sexual assault allegations against Trey Songz have gone up to like 35. So 35 different women across his career are claiming they were abused by him. Right now, I posted in the Discord this video on Twitter where you have this dark skinned girl in the video, and she was so all the while Trey is getting accused of, you know, all this sexual assault, she comes in there saying, she comes in there and her biggest complaint is that Trey said he didn't want dark skins in this section. I kid you not. So let me get this straight. This man is accused of all this sexual violence towards women. And the biggest thing on your mind is that he doesn't want dark skins in this section. And it really hit home to me that, man, women generally have no integrity, bro. Like these women can be bought for pennies on the dollar. And I can see why, like, powerful men do. I can see why powerful men mistreat women, because they let them do it. Like, it's really crazy when you think about it. Like, but before I used to view powerful guys who did that to women as, you know, as evil. But then I realized, like, no, like these women literally seek out these dudes, and then for a price, will let these men do up to and almost everything to them. This man is being accused of sexual assault almost over a dozen times. And what bothers you is that he said no dark skins in this section. That's what keeps you up at. That's what's keeping you up at night. Nigga, get away from me! Why did you run towards me? Oh my god! Why did a teammate stuck you with you got hit with a grenade and you ran towards me? Oh, I'm surrounded. God damn. The damsels of Dubai. To Tyrant, you better trademark that shit. You better trademark that shit. The damsels of Dubai. That's what it is. That's what it is. The damsels of Dubai. You better trademark that shit, bro. The damsels of Dubai. Oh shit, that's good. That's so good. The damsels of Dubai. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. The damsels of Dubai. Wow, that's good shit, bro.
Zone B lost. Your enemy has a power play.
That is some good shit, bro. The damsels of Dubai. I'll do it myself. Oh, I died. Shit. Like these women can really just be bought and sold, man. And it doesn't matter what you're accused of.
Zone advantage is yours.
Like
5 minutes remain.
if you can pay with looks, money, or status, these women will buy. Like these women will buy. I mean, and again, of course, I believe in evidence first, you know, et cetera, right? But at the same time, if this man is being accused like this, as a woman who apparently he's been accused of victimizing, why are you trying to get into his section? Stupid ass. So it's like these women are literally fighting to be. You know what this is like. Remember that Key and Peele skit where him and Keel are at a slave auction, and none of the slavers want to buy them, and they're like, "I'm a great slave. Like I can work, I can clean. Wait, like why won't y'all buy me? Why won't y'all buy me?" That's literally what it's like. It's like I'm a woman. I have a vagina. Like so you want to assault me? Like no, I don't want to assault you. And you know what? Thinking about it now, this also reminds me of how when Harvey Weinstein got caught up on all of his sexual assault shit, right? Lupita Nyong'o claimed she was assaulted too, right? And Weinstein said that's not true. That never happened. and black women were mad that okay, so you assault all these white women and don't deny it, but then when the black chick says you got assaulted too, you say, oh, that never happened. I think I actually have the tweet saved in my archives. I'll post it in the Discord later on. But yeah, it's why it's so. I mean, just dabble in the dark. I mean, it's so wild. It's like the psychological abuse and distortions that white supremacy has done to black women at large, especially dark-skinned black women, have them so desperate for affirmations of their own identity that they get razzled at not being valued or validated by men who literally have like laundry lists of sexual assaults. Like she's literally in her car saying like he let all these light-skinned chicks in who weren't as attractive in their section, but then told me and my girlfriend that I don't do dark-skinned bitches, like I don't do them like that. And he's like, so and it really hurt. And it's crazy how, and then that's also another thing. it's so interesting to see women react when men that they deem as valuable deny them access to them. Like women are still hating on Chris Brown because he won't allow dark skinned women access to him. It's really crazy to see like how dare ooh look at my score 333. Let me screenshot that shit. It's really crazy how like these like it's I don't even know how to articulate that. Like when you deny them access to you, they feel it as like an attack. It's like how dare you deny me access to you? Yeah, repulse the monkey. Like how dare you deny me access to you? Like it's so it is that entitlement? Would that be entitlement or just like female psychosis? I don't know which one it is. I really don't. Because that just blows me away. It's like they get mad that he denies them access to him as if as if as if as if they have a claim or right to his personhood. Yeah, you dare touch me? Like this shit is wild. I mean, it's wild to see. It's wild to see. I can't lie. It is. It is some wild ass shit to see. It is some wild ass shit to see. These women get mad that Trey Songz doesn't like dark skinned women. They get mad that he denies them access to his personhood. They get mad. How dare you? How dare you deny me access to you? How dare you deny me access to you? How dare you? Why won't you let us be with you? Like, and they don't see how fucking they don't see how weird that shit is. They don't see how just out of line that shit is. It's just like, how dare you deny me access to you? Like, who the fuck do you think you are to deny me access to you? If I want to be in your section, you're going to let me in your section. I can't even say that with a straight face. If I want to be in your section, you're gonna let me be in my. You're gonna let me be in your section. Like what the fuck do you mean? No dark skins. And they call men entitled. Jesus. Fire in the hole. Oh yeah, I messed up. It's gonna be fun. This map is gonna be fun. Is that Witherhold? Ha.
Zone B captured. You have advanced.
How are we losing Zone
Zone
C?
C lost. Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, the Ikelos hand cannon. I haven't that shit in a minute.
You
You know, and now and you know, funny enough, this all comes back to dice. You know what? I should use vortex nades. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dice. I forgot what the dice acronym stands for, but I mean it's all just dice tactics. It's all just dice tactics. It's all just dice tactics at the end of the day. Where's the vortex nade at? There we go. It's all... My guys, we're losing C! Oh! You got it, you got it, you got it. You got it, boss. You got it, boss, you got it. Oh, someone got heavy. I still don't have my grenade yet. And you know, speaking about white dude shit, it's actually insane too how often on Twitter they have that is this you shit on Twitter. Don't run for me. Like it's crazy how often these black women get caught on that is this you shit on Twitter. It's actually insane. This nigga really just ran. No, die. It's like you'll see these black chicks say some inflammatory black misandrist shit, and then in their history, it's them like worshiping white men, and they keep they keep on doing this shit. It's like, at what point do y'all realize that Twitter saves everything you tweet? Like at what point do y'all realize this shit? And honestly, I would hate to be... Oh my gosh, main ingredient. These hands time lost. Is like, is that someone in the party? Wow, there is someone in the party. These hams time lost. Wow, that is a good name. Oh, this man's fire got running like roaches. Got him running like roaches. Just like a cockroach. Ooh, no! Ooh, run, 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 run. Run! Oh, gosh. See, that's why I miss suppressor nades, man. If I had a suppressor, I would have stopped that shit right there. what we're about to lose.
Zone C lost.
Mm.
Victory is all I ask.
Why would they think far ahead for a weak opponent? They don't have the ability to think fast. I mean, and you know, and I can't blame them because there's so many guys like O'Shea, George Macon, Era Black, Clarence. Like, there's so many guys like them who are just like, oh yeah, you know, it's my fault for being anxious. Nigga, you right. It's my fault. It's my fault. You have, you know, 4 kids from 8 different men, and I didn't buy for all your kids. It's my fault. It's my fault. You're right. It's my fault. You know, like you have so many guys who I mean, I wouldn't even, because I think in the Discord, Pensive, you said these dudes are so chauvinistic that they won't even hold them accountable for anything, right? I don't even think it's a form of chauvinism. It's just like straight up cuckoldry. Cause I can see it as being chauvinistic and saying like, oh well, because they're women, like it's almost like dealing with children. Like oh, because you're a child, of course you can't be, you know, held accountable for what you do because you're a child. You know, you're a stupid child, right? But even then, it's just too much. It's just too much. Like the lengths to which like the lengths to which the lengths to which we just don't hold these women accountable is just, it's too goddamn much. It's too goddamn much. Yeah, like I would say it's that because to be a chauvinist, you'd have to view them as incompetent and acting that incompetence. Like you know, because you're incompetent, I'm not putting you in any position of power because you're incompetent. These dudes aren't even doing that. Like they're still putting them in positions of power and saying that they're incompetent. It's like no, like you believe she's a goddess. That's what it is. You believe she's a goddess. Because if I think you're stupid, I'm not gonna hire you. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Like if I truly believe you're stupid, I'm not hiring you. Period. You know, like as as ironic as it is, Amiri Brown pretty much explained the relationship between black women and black men. Is that black men operate like like insects, you know, a hive mind in which all things are for the queen. If I die, it's for the queen. If I live, if it's for the queen. He got that snipe? God damn. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Let's be like, you know, don't be like this guy shit. Yeah, like unless it's like, hey guys, don't be like this guy, or you know, look how this guy who's retarded somehow comes to work every day on time. Be like him. But like outside of that, I'm not putting you like if I already assume or believe you're highly incompetent, I'm not gonna put you in positions of power. But these dudes put them in those places and then still think that they are incompetent. So it's not chauvinism. It's worship.
You're in the lead.
Oh, I should probably use Osteo Studio. Fool. What the heck? What was that? I swear to God. So, like the Road to El Dorado. That's a great movie. I need to find that clip of Sekal Khan saying, "Show me your divinity," as he like fucking as he marionettes the fucking statue. Yep. Sekal Khan. Man, imagine a sequel to Ants or Bug's Life with a gynocratic allegory. I mean, low key. Well, Ants wasn't gynocratic. Bug's Life, you could probably make it gynocratic because remember, at the Queen didn't do shit. And the Queen was happy. The Queen, like it wasn't by the will of the Queen that things changed in Bug's Life. It was because the male worker ant wanted it better. But in Ants, an ant is more of an allegory towards capitalism, if anything. If anything, Ant is more of an allegory towards capitalism and like social constructs of what you're assumed to be good at because of what your assumed birth is. Oh, you're big and strong, so you have to be doing this. Oh, this is the wrong neighborhood. I'm sorry. Yep. In Ants, the main dude was the main dude was like a smaller bug, and his homeboy was this big, like big bug, and his homeboy was a big ant, and his homeboy was a smaller frail ant, and his homeboy was a worker, while he was like a soldier, and he hated being a soldier. He hated it. Like, he hated being a worker ant because it was like all he did was work and work and work and work and work. And then I think halfway through that, the other problem was that there was the invasion of I think like stink beetles, and there was like a drain that was gonna come get it, big dog. Yeah. True. In the case of Ants, it was guaranteed birth. In the case of Ants. Damn! What? Oh, he must be using that knife shit. In the case of Ants, it wasn't assumed, but it was guaranteed. Like, because it's more Mother Nature isn't as liberal with its assignments. Oh shit. Nigga, why did you even peek? Why are y'all trying to fight a well? Unless y'all got heavy or a super, don't. Oh, okay, never mind. Unless y'all got heavy or a super, why are you trying to fight a well? And lo and behold, the super came in. Don't mind if I do. I'll just cap this point right here. Don't mind if I do.
You captured Zone C. You have advantage.
And then we can just give y'all a ball right there. Go ahead. Cause, oh. Get off your knees.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
I love the fact that with this style,
Hold strong, and this battle is yours. Zone B lost.
ha, you got suppressed, bitch. Ha. I love this fucking grenade. Man got suppressed the moment he popped.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
No. Nope.
You fight together. Nothing. Zone B lost.
I really don't know why someone would bring Witherhold into regular control. You think this shit is fun, my guy? It's just not fun.
Zone advantage is yours.
Oh no, we're losing C.
Zone C lost.
We need to get B. Oh, burning.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours. 1 minute. You have this. Shut the enemy down.
Gotta reload.
Imminent.
Why is no one? Took y'all long enough.
30 seconds stand between you and victory. Well fought victory.
Nice. Oh wow, another Ashen Wake.
You're a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the crucible.
20 kills. Oh wow, snapshot under pressure. Is it a stability masterwork? Particle fuse. Okay. That is a very good question. Do I care? Well, let me think. Assuming that my bloodline is actually completely black, right? Because I haven't taken a DNA test, though I am Igbo. Who knows what happened in the past, right? If my bloodline is already fully black, it's not really up to me if it stays black. Like, of course, within the maybe the next, like, of course, like I may have control over the 2 or 3 immediate generations within my lifespan, right? I can directly dictate onto them what I'd want. After I die, there's really nothing else I can do after that point, right? You know what I mean? So, like, a better question would be, could I keep my bloodline black? Probably not, because the world is becoming more and more globalized. Globalization is now happening. I mean, look at Ukraine. If you go back maybe 20 years, the war in Ukraine with Russia, no one would have cared about. Because 20 years ago, the world wasn't as closely, the world wasn't as closely knit as it is today. You know? But now, like, it's gonna be very hard to try and keep a full. I mean, unless you're in the upper echelon of society, where you can demonstratively dole out punishments to members of your family who do step out. For the most part, you really can't. Yeah, you really can't keep the bloodline pure at all anymore. Everyone is everywhere now. Yeah, if I can, if I can have a direct say on what the next 2 generations of my family do. I can have a direct say on what at least 2 generations of my family do. At least 2 generations, maybe 3 if I live long enough. But after 3, I can't have a say. I can't have a say in that. I'll either be too old or dead. And at that point, all I can hope for is that the teachings that I've passed on to my kids, they taught their kids, like of the same way my parents taught me. You know. But the more I look at other Africans my age, a lot of them don't know shit about themselves because their parents didn't teach them shit. They don't know shit like history, language, nothing. So it's like, damn. Oh my god, dude, double SMG is just so good, yo. Double SMG is just so good. If anything, what I would say is that, yeah, for at least 2 generations, I would want to keep my family black. After that, I can't guarantee it. So because I can't guarantee it, I would at least want to keep my family name or legacy alive through my family, to where, like for example, with the Walmart family. The Walmart family, even though they have members of the family who aren't Walmart by blood, they understand that it's through that last name and through that bloodline that they see anything. You know what I mean? So anyone who enters in that family understands the rules. Like, hey, like, I don't run shit here. I'm joining them, not the other way around. You know. Because as so what? I would be You know, funny enough is, like, and my friend Tyron will tell you, at one point I used to be very, very pro-black. Like, I mean, very pro-black. As it stands now, I listen to. I'm not pro-black. I'm not pro-black anymore. But I'm not on this whole, you know, love is love shit, right? I would consider a half black woman, but it would be contingent on how she behaves and her ideals, obviously, right? Like if she's half black and her mom is black, I'd hesitate because a lot of mixed kids, especially mixed kids with black moms, have this chip on their shoulder about blackness that they can never attain, right? And then on the flip side, if her dad is the black one, a lot of mixed kids who have black dads are oblivious to racial dynamics because their parents didn't want to, you know, tell them shit. So it's either I deal with the black chick who has an identity issue because she wants to be blacker than black because of her mom, or I deal with the black chick who tells me she doesn't see race because mama didn't see race, you know. So it's a mixed bag. I don't know.
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
It's a mixed bag, but I wouldn't write them off. But it would have to be like I'd have to probe them. But then again, I would probe anyone I did anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, exactly. You know, and then that's me being Igbo. Like I can't speak for Caribbeans because Caribbeans already mixed themselves. I can't speak for, you know, African Americans because y'all already mixed yourselves too. So I don't know how y'all would feel. But for me being African and, you know, operating under the assumption that I am already fully black, that's how I would deal with it. If I were to date out, or, you know, mix out like that, I want it to where those who enter my family understand that it's my last name. Like you don't run shit here. It's my last name. But then that's also that can only be maintained if I have daughters and sons who understand the importance of their last name. Like I guarantee you, if you speak to any of the girls or boys who are of the Walmart family, they understand the power that that last name comes with, and aren't going to forfeit that power for, you know, love, or you know, what makes them feel good. They're not gonna do that shit. You know, they'll be like, you know, before I forsake my family for you, I'll just leave you instead. No, and that's the thing too. Like, I said it in the Discord. You're not dead. You thought you had me, huh? Thought you got me, bitch. Yeah, see, and that's something I said. That's something I said in Discord too. Of like, you know, there was another video on Twitter where it was just like slightly thick Asian girl, and, you know, a guy. She put up one of those TikTok videos saying, you know, how not to bother a woman at the gym, and literally it was just a guy. It was just a guy who approached her saying, "Hey, I'll take you out on there sometime, maybe some lunch." And like he's not being weird, he's not doing anything crazy. He's just like, you know, talking to like a regular person that he's interested in. And the women in the chat, in the comment section, and the girl in the video are essentially shaming him for talking to her. And it's like, It's like what? Like he didn't call you. Actually, he wasn't being stalkerish. He was just like, hey, I like to take you out to dinner sometime. She said no. He's like, well, can I get your number then? We'll talk later. She said no. He's like, well, can I get Instagram? Like, no. Like, she just,
Finish them.
you know what I mean? Like, literally shaming him for even talking to her. And then, again, it wasn't as if he was talking to her or approached her in a very weird way. It was just, he saw her. He liked what he saw. He approached her, and she used that to make more of that, you know, misandrous, leave women alone TikTok shit.
Enemy has zone advantage.
And it's like with that kind of shit in social media, brainwashing women. What the fuck do you expect men to really do?
Zone advantage.
You know what I mean? Like what do you like? What do you want? What do you want men to do? If we approach y'all, y'all use that. Y'all use us approaching y'all as a tactic to shame us. If we don't approach y'all, it's why y'all niggas, why y'all scared of women. Then it's like, okay, I approach all that shit. Imagine having a daughter in this environment now. How are you going to do anything? Like how are you going to, you know, make sure she doesn't turn out like all the scores of other women are? How? Like how? As far as you know, controlling my butt. Like how would I do that? I don't know how you do that shit. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know how you'd like. I don't know how you'd guide and raise a woman to be I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. You know, in an environment where in a social environment where prostitution is being pushed onto women from as early as 10 years old, and how to think like prostitutes, how to use any and all, how to use interactions with men as a way to get over on men. I don't know how you would raise a daughter to not fall into those traps. I don't know how you would do it. I don't know how. Like, even with my sisters, they only don't act like that because they genuinely don't agree with those kind of antics. But even they see the craziness of what other women are doing. Even they see it themselves. You know. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you fix it. I don't know. I don't know how you would raise. The only way that I can see how you would be able to influence your bloodline like that, to make it stay like that, is to, one, have the money and resources to isolate them from the general population, and also to guarantee that, you know, your children only hang around with other children with the same quality of mind, and two, to essentially punish, have the fear of punishment if they go against it. Like I've met so many like non-black dudes in my nursing and my, you know, STEM stuff who they were like, oh yeah, I would date black girls, or I would talk to them, but I don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose my trust fund. You know, I would talk to them, but I don't want to get put out of the will. You know, that kind of punishment. I know non-black dudes who genuinely have no issues with black women, right? But won't talk to them because they know that if they do, they'll get put out of the will. they'll get put out of their trust fund by their parents or their community.
Captured power play.
They know this themselves.
Zone B lost.
And I mean, that may seem fucked up on the surface, but at the same time, if you have a family where you've built up a legacy through whatever means, you can't have those who will inherit it just fuck it away like that. You have those people who are like, you know, it's my life, I'll live it, keep your inheritance, keep your this and that, right? And they'll leave. But most people who are born into those kind of situations, they're not gonna fuck it away. You know what I mean? Like they aren't gonna throw away all of that just for one person. The world is huge.
Zone B captured.
If I can't date that one person because of race, I'll go find someone in my race who I can date then.
Zone A lost.
You know? And that's what a lot of these people do.
Zone C lost.
Prince Harry, exactly. Cough, Prince Harry. I was talking to my cousins because they came from the UK, right? And you know, we were talking about it, and she was like, you know, it's just crazy how racist the UK is, and I was like, I can't blame them. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, think about it. You're the prince in the UK. You have the entire United Kingdoms as your dating pool. You literally have the pick of the litter of some of the best looking, well educated, respectful white women in your country and surrounding territories. And you come back to your royal family with a half black woman.
Fire team that fights together.
Think about that shit. Like, you have all of England to pick from of white women, and you come back with a half black woman. And then not only that, but then your older brother who married before you, he went and found him a good white woman, and you didn't.
Enemy has your
Look at the hell that Harry's going through because of that choice. And it's not like he couldn't have got someone else different. But look at the hell. Just look at you know, the difference in the issues that Harry and William face. William isn't worrying about a goddamn thing. Maybe his hairline receding, sure, but William isn't worried about a goddamn thing. But Harry is over here hopping between countries, lost his title, everything, just for Meghan. It couldn't be me. If I was Harry, I would have found me a good white girl and called it quits right there.
have advantage.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Harry, I know. William and Harry's mother was Diana. I know. And even in Diana's case, I mean, got him. I know y'all saw that nade. Come on, tell me. I know y'all saw that suppressor nade. Come on, give me the credit. I know y'all saw that suppressor nade. Come on. Give me the credit on that suppressor nade. Who's hitting me? Goddamn Jade Rabbit.
Only 5 minutes left. They just took the lead.
Yeah, if she divorces him, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, no, cause look, I already called that shit was gonna be bad because when I read that apparently he renounced his crown, right, and essentially renounced all of his prince benefits. He renounced to all, renounced his military titles as well, and then left the country. I was like, so essentially, the power dynamic in that marriage shifted from, oh, I'm married to the prince, to, oh, I'm married to Harry. From Prince Harry, it became, oh, I'm married to Harry. Now she has the money, he doesn't. Now they're in America, where you know, being a prince means jack shit in America. No one cares if you're a prince in America. but she's Meghan Markle. You know, like I think the last I heard, Tyler Perry was funding the bill for them in the house. No, exactly. Like I think last I heard, Tyler Perry was paying for the bills and security because Harry had no money. Harry's been a prince. Well, the boy doesn't work. He's been a prince. That boy doesn't work. Like he even lost. I mean, think about this, guys. He even had to give up his military titles. He even had to give that shit up. He even had to sell some of his guns, some of his like prized military guns. Yeah, sell that shit too. I mean, Jesus. All for what? A white passing mixed woman? No, it literally like Friedman's Journal, right? So, in like you know how like throughout the world, there's like three major movie companies, right? There's Hollywood, Bollywood, and Nollywood, right? So in Nigeria with Nollywood, one of our best kind of stories are the ones where the son marries the wrong type of woman, right? Ha ha ha. In our movies, one of like the stories in our movies is about how like it's about how the good son will marry the wrong type of female, right? And that woman will take it from his family or change how he views his family, right? Essentially ruin how he behaves and all that stuff, right? What's going on with Harry and Meghan is literally like a Nollywood film. Yeah, only to die, right? He was told just marry a white woman, any white woman, just marry a white woman. No, he goes and marries a Philistine, and then upon marrying a Philistine, his life goes to shit. His life goes to shit. Like when I heard he had to give up his military titles, that's when I knew that shit was a problem. I was like, damn, they made you give up the military titles. Shit, like it's one thing to lose the crown. Okay, the crown you didn't earn the crown. You were born into it. But that military shit, you worked for that shit. Like you went in there. You learned those skills, and they just took that away from you. Shit. Shit. All for what? Her? Man. Just get you a good white girl, Harry. Just get you a good white girl and call it a day. Just get you a good white girl. Hashtag get a good white girl. Because all that trouble you're going through just for Meghan is not worth it. Yeah, they took back his whole identity, took it all back from being Prince Harry, but just became Harry. All for what? Meghan? Is Meghan really worth all that? Seriously, like, is Meghan Markle really worth everything he lost? I'm sorry, no, no, she's not. She's not ugly, but I mean, honestly speaking, it's not even about her looks. It's just the ROI. Like, it'd be one thing if he did, like, for example, America has a history, right, of where after some of the British colonies fell from power, what they do, right, is that a lot of these rich tycoons in America would marry their daughters off to, European royalty so they could have royalty in their family, right? It'd be one thing if that's what Harry was doing, where like, Meghan came from royalty, no, not royalty, but Meghan came from money herself, like big money, and they married. That'd be one thing, right? But it's not even that. Like it's not even Meghan came from money. Like no, so she's just a regular, probably B tier actress.
Control.
Like it's not even that. And so, man, yeah, B list actress. Like she's not awful, but she's not from money. She's not from money.
Victory demands it.
You know, and that's no. All right. Say hello to Tyrant, everybody. Tyrant.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, like I mean, again, like being a B tier actress isn't bad. So it's not. There's nothing against her, but like, if he had married like if he had pulled a Jeremy Meeks, right, and married a billionaire heiress, then it'd have been different. Like, okay, go ahead, take my crown. My wife is a billionaire heiress. I'm loaded. I'm fine anyway, right? But no, like he married, by his standard, a below average earning woman. So all the prestige and money fell on him. I mean, it's the same thing for William. All the prestige and money falls on William, but William isn't abdicating the throne. Yeah, no, he's the bitch now. Yeah, exactly. He's Megan's husband. There you go. Yeah, he's Megan's husband.
You're in the lead.
He's Megan's husband. That's what it is. Like he's Megan's husband. Like Oprah. Stedman's Oprah's boyfriend. And that's also something that I noticed too, is that people are like, oh, like when it came out that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, right? People were like, oh, I bet she leaves his ass. I'm like, leave him for what? Like, where will Beyonce go, Jay-Z? Seriously. And not only that, but what kind of man wants to come up behind that and be like, oh, or better? Because no man with sense is gonna be living with that and be like, oh yeah, I'm Beyonce's boyfriend. I'm Beyonce's husband.
Kanye?
No, it's something like she'd have to get a man who is off of Jay-Z's caliber or higher.
I mean, that's Kanye. Like the only one I can think of.
Yeah, either Kanye, maybe Kendrick, as far as rap goes. But that's about it though.
Oh, that'd be funny as shit.
Is my shit frame skipping again? Oh my god, what's going on with my quality? Yeah, it's looking ever since I played Raw versus SmackDown, my shit's been looking grainy as hell. I might need to do a full reset again.
Reset your router?
Yeah, I might need to do a full reset on my router because ever since I played that game, it's been looking, my shit's been looking grimy.
Kanye does respect him, Jay-Z, but it's just the options of who
Yeah, like
actually
who?
qualified.
Yeah, who would have qualified to come next?
Yeah, don't think about like the option. Just who even like
Yeah,
this is the requirements.
yeah, exactly. Like who can she go to take up next after that shit? And I'm not even leaving it in music. I'm saying in general. Like at that point, she can't stay at music because she's literally because like think about it. If she leaves Jay Z, that means that she left like the whole trinity of music. Like she already left from the big three in music. She left Jay Z. So it's like Rick Ross is not replaceable to Jay Z. Sorry, she's it's not.
Only 5 minutes left.
He's not. Like she'd have to leave music and just go date like businessmen at that point. Like oh he owns like a law firm type shit. Because as far as music goes, there's
He
no
was Amazon or
yeah.
that tier. Beyonce, like
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like who would do that? And then I don't even think a simp would want to like be with her either. Because it's like, damn, I gotta
they
be
would.
Beyonce's man. And eventually, that shit would burn. Eventually, you can live. Eventually, that would hurt you. Eventually, you'd be like, I can't do this anymore. Eventually.
They
mean-
want to, and then after like
I mean,
one,
I
they'll be
mean,
like,
I mean,
okay.
again, look at how women are coming at Tom Holland, and that's just Zendaya. Imagine the guy who's Beyonce's next boyfriend after Jay Z. Shit.
Every time they do something like I ain't gonna embarrass Beyonce like this. Man,
Like, but
and her beehive will be on his ass.
People would light his ass up regularly. They would be emasculating him regularly.
Making them be like 6'2".
Bruh, no, she's stuck. She is stuck with Jay Z. She is stuck with Jay Z, man. And it's not even because of like how she thinks. Because for all I know, she may not be as a bad person. For all I know, but it's just how society would take that shit. Mr. Knowles, that's not his last name. Beyonce's boyfriend. Like, nah.
3 minutes remaining.
And the thing is that you are right, pensive. A simp would do that because a simp wouldn't see the trap in going in there. He'd be like, "Oh, it's Beyonce's pussy, though." Yeah, it was like, "Yeah, it is."
By that infatuation, and then
Enemy has power.
the sandstorm, the element of the fans, would not work with.
So it's like, yeah, like he'd be like, "Oh, it's Beyonce though. It's a fine. It's a 10." Like, yeah, you're right. It's Beyonce. It's a 10, but at what cost? Like a true Venus flytrap.
Persistence is key.
And then women will gaslight you and say, "Oh, just say you're insecure and go. Just say you can't handle a strong black woman and leave." And it's like,
Okay, Monique.
and it's like, all right, all right. Just say you can't handle a strong bitch and go. Just say you're intimidated to leave, okay? Just say you're intimidated to leave, okay? All right, Freeman's Journal. Thank you.
Alright.
Byron Allen is only fucking white, actual white woman. Oh man, it's funny how Byron Allen's existence is just pissing off people. He does not give a fuck. Like he does not care. Oh, it finally stopped being glitchy. Okay, finally. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Ever since I played WWE Raw vs SmackDown, that shit started chugging. I don't know why. Oh no, it's still grainy. What the fuck is going on?
Did you play WWE on emulator or on PS?
It was an emulator.
That's really why then.
I don't know why it's been just been.
Because your PC had to take the load off the emulator That'd be a bit better.
I
And then
might
a
have to
little
just,
stream.
might have to just reset everything after I'm done with this.
And then combine with the load of your house. You can do one.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Now that this I got a cord came in. We're gonna goddamn audio issues.
Zone C lost.
What did you say? A nerd who worked his whole life getting to see Beyonce at the end. Plenty of dudes. Oh, I mean, like I said, there are a lot of dudes who would take that deal. I'm not gonna say that there aren't. But for the men who aren't in denial, no, that's a trap. Like they know society is going to emasculate the fuck out of them for that shit. And he may be a great guy, but they know like, oh, you're Beyonce's bitch.
No, don't.
It's like, damn, I'm just her husband. Yeah, you're her bitch. Okay, shit.
Let the guy embarrass her of one.
Yeah, let the guy embarrass her. Let him say some shit. Like, just let him do anything, and watch. And just watch. Like the Beehive, and literally all of black media will be like, this weak man did this to our queen bee. And it's just like, no, like, you know. And you know what's funny is that's the real reason refusal to date like men who are in their class do. Society will not make it easy for that guy to not be the one in charge. Society will not make it easy for him. So society will shame him. Society will shame him for not being on her level in some way. Whether it be literally not as tall as her, i.e. Tom Holland, or or not having as much clout as her, or money.
A short average dude? Nah, that's let him be.
Exactly. It's a society will literally shame him for doing that shit. And the only reason why society isn't shaming a Jeremy Meeks is because Jeremy Meeks is, as far as looks go, he's an anomaly. That man is 6'2", like 6'2", bronze skin with blue eyes. You can't shame that nigga. That man looks like Griffith.
Stay strong. Zone A lost.
He is literally like no homo. That dude is literally a beautiful man. Like you can't shame that dude.
Zone advantage is yours.
So you gotta be blessed by the lottery.
Yeah, you gotta be blessed. You gotta pay somehow. You gotta pay somehow. I don't. Whether it be like I said, like
you, your ancestors, made a
yeah,
beautiful demon.
you gotta pay somehow. Yeah, no, like Jeremy Meeks is a genetic anomaly. So of course he can supersede all that shit. Cause like that man looks like he was crafted by Michelangelo. Like I never saw a picture of him modeling. I looked it up recently. I was like, God damn, this man is beautiful. What the fuck? Well, I was like, no wonder that white woman snatched him up. No wonder she did it. Because this like, if you look him up, I think he did like some kind of like GQ modeling. Look up his GQ model thing. I was like, this is him. I was like, no wonder he got snatched up.
You're almost there.
No wonder a billionaire heiress snatched him up, married him.
Oh, wait, what? A billionaire heiress? God.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's why he's an anomaly. Like yes.
You were quick with that.
Exactly. Man got out of prison, went viral, got proposed by a billionaire heiress.
Oh, that person dude?
Yes, Jeremy Meeks. Yeah, yeah. And I know,
And shit.
yeah, and I know she proposed. She bought him the ring. I know because he has no money. He's a prison convict. He ain't got shit to his name. She bought him. And no one can say shit because, like, man, look at that man. I know who. Come on.
Like, bruh, what demon fuck did you make with that body?
No. I think they already have kids. At least one. I think so. Cause I mean, he went viral. He went viral in what, I mean, like 2013, 2014. So they've been
Mugshot.
yeah. So they've been together for a minute. So I mean, if she hasn't, I don't know why. Because look, there is nothing he can do that's going to make the money that she's going to inherit anyway. There is nothing. There is nothing.
Oh, he's 6 foot.
I know what I said. I know.
The 6'2".
I know what I said, Ascot. I know. Oh shit, I just doxed you. I know what I said, Tyrant. I know.
How quickly that changes, damn.
I know what I said. Like he is a genetic he is a genetic phenom.
Those are the gods.
I mean, seriously, like 6'2", brown skin.
6 foot. 6 even.
Is 6 even?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 even, brown skinned, but you know, light skinned if he tans himself. Has the physical type of like an athlete, and then he has blue eyes. Man, stop.
Imagine taking your mugshot and then being set for life.
Again, only the as we FDC players say, as we video game players say, the privilege, and he was a Crip, yeah. And they have 2 kids. Of course, they have 2 kids. You know, again, with a man that looks that good, no woman can all ovaries will fall.
He looks good. He was a bad boy. Like you could say.
Like even lesbians.
All the aspects.
Exactly. The matchup was guaranteed. The mix-up was assured. The hit was guaranteed.
All it took was a mugshot.
All it took was a mugshot. Set for life.
In the good way.
No, seriously. But you see though. But the thing is, like, you see like how extreme that has to be for you to overcome that kind of situation. Like
the guy who's handsome is fucking hot as shit.
Exactly. Like you have to be a seriously attractive man to overcome dealing with and dating with a woman who outranks you in some way. Which is why if Beyonce leaves Jay-Z, she's gonna be single for a minute. Because there's no man who has a sense that's gonna be like, I'll take next. Like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You want to be Beyonce's husband?
DiCaprio, or the only one I can make up, or The Rock? Or the only one.
I mean, okay, I can see The Rock. I can see The Rock. I can see The Rock. Leo, not so much.
Man, Leo will take your bitch, bro.
No. I've seen it with the fucking Jeff Bezos. I've seen that shit. I've seen it. Leo could do it, but for Beyonce.
Hi, I'm Leo.
yeah, exactly. Like Leo, I've seen that happen with Leo. Yeah, but I would think because Beyonce's appeal is African Americans, the boyfriend would have to be like physically imposing too, and Leo isn't. Leo is more, suave than like The Rock fits both. He's suave and he's a fucking brick house. Because remember, like Jay-Z is like 6'2". I think Leo is like what 5'10", 5'11", or is he 6? Is Leonardo DiCaprio?
No idea. I think Leo's kind of short actually.
Yeah, I don't think Leo's tall. I think he's like average height.
You know, DiCaprio was like, "Fuck, can you stop shooting me, please?"
Zone B lost.
Yo, no, yeah, his wife before that Eris chick was his wife before him. That Eris chick was also white, and I think also he has kids with her too. So this Eris saw this beautiful man and said, "I don't care, even if you have baby mamas and a prison title, I want you." Like, look, you can't. No,
I likes you, and I want you.
only the most.
Fine ass motherfucker.
Exactly. Only the most beautiful of men can do that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. Like, let me go to jail and come back out. My life's over. No one's coming to save me. I'm going to work. Like, after I get out of jail.
Oh damn, Leo's 6 foot.
He's this? Okay, never mind then.
He's 6 even, probably.
Okay. Well, then I guess if this works out, because, you know, he has that dad bod shit going on, so. But then again, Jay-Z's a fucking stick himself, so I don't think that would matter either.
Yeah, The Rock is like 6'5".
God damn. That nigga's big.
Zone C captured.
God damn.
Advantage is yours.
But yeah, it's like, yeah. After this, I gotta like reset my shit because my thing's looking grainy as fuck. It looks like it's 480p in this bitch.
I had good times.
The Dark Ages.
No, they're good times because 480p was seen as good.
Zone B captured. Zone
480p is still like, you know, the typical
True.
HD's 480, so
Yeah,
it's okay now.
It's like, yeah, you know, and to circle all this back to the to circle all this back to the title of this live. How much does $1 cost? If we know through Erica's post, right, that on the dating market, 5 inches, 6 inches in height difference is estimated about to be 175K worth of dating leverage, then can we imagine how much Jeremy Meeks is worth in the dating market?
You gotta factor in the height. So the height.
Yeah, 6 feet. We already the height's
Just the
already
physique.
factored. That's what I'm saying. Like, could you imagine how much he's
Red,
worth?
I'm looking just the body of a
Like factor in the height. That's already like 175K right there in height. Then you have the physique. I don't even know how much you'd rank that. I don't even know how you monetarily rank physique. I don't know how you do it, but
a good 40% because you know being
know,
in shape when the shape is good.
yeah,
It
no.
rips, it's like,
But he has the body type that's like though. He has that soccer body type.
Zone B lost.
Yep.
You know,
Ben.
because like because a bodybuilder's body type isn't desirable.
Yeah, because they go over over math.
Yeah. So,
They have to put math. So yeah. So I think what they put like soccer player, okay, football,
like
like
he
short distance runner, or sprint type.
yeah. He has Cristiano. He has a Cristiano Ronaldo's body type, but is almond skinned, you know, and is a black man with blue fucking eyes.
That rare genetic anomaly when it happens, but
It's like he's a black
does,
man.
God
He's
damn.
a black man with blue fucking eyes. that's 6 foot even. Has a soccer's body.
spell again. Gene. Fucking.
You mean heterochromia when it's different eye color?
No, I'm talking about I think we did in high school.
The Punnett squares.
Yeah, that shit. When that shit aligns.
Yeah, when
the Punnett squares align.
When the recessive becomes dominant, you have money in the bank.
Punnett squares. Ooh, why you gotta hit so hard?
You know, like I would say Jeremy Meeks on the market is at least a cool 1 billion.
It's under a billion.
Well, because I mean, look who came after him, a billionaire. That's the only reason why I would say that. That's the only reason why I would say that.
Millionaire, yeah.
Okay, I would guaranteed millionaire.
Yeah.
Guaranteed millionaire, adjustable billionaire.
Like maybe before taxes.
Before taxes.
Before you have to the gross
because like the fact that this billionaire heiress saw this man's face, just off his face alone, and was like him.
Because he's a fine dude.
Him. No. That's beyond fine. That's beyond fine. No. That's beyond. That's
refined.
Like
refining their score. Like a reverend.
like that's some like animalistic shit. Like I want that one. I'm in heat. I want that one over there.
I mean, I want that one.
This man came out of prison. Mind you, this is all from a prison headshot.
A mugshot.
Yeah, mugshot. Prison mugshot. Didn't have good lighting.
Bruh.
Nothing.
Imagine his family that said like, "You idiot, you went to jail," and then it's like this motherfucker got married to a billionaire because of jail.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like no, like that woman hunted him. It's like I on some primal shit, like the alien hive. I want that one. Give me that one.
God damn. The nigga is blessed.
Yeah, like that man. No, like completely.
All I got is being 6'2". That's what I got.
I mean, if you work the body, you got two of the four.
That's what I gotta do. We told the four. What did that to?
Him being him being light skinned, having blue eyes.
Talk about him.
Yeah.
I in general.
Oh, in general, yeah. You have the height, then just work at the body. It's like.
Ooh, shit.
You're right, Pensive. To properly estimate the sexual value of Jeremy Meeks in a very actual scientific way, you'd have to have like multiple axes on that graph. like multiple. Like
X, Y, Z.
You'd have to have multiple. You have to have multiple Y overruns. You have to have multiple. Like
Z-axis.
You have to have multiple of those, man.
So with with volume axis.
You'd have to have multiple for that, just to quantify how attractive.
It would be like a 4-axis shit.
Yeah, like just to quantify how attractive this man is. You have to do that shit.
Like we live on a straight line axis. He lives on like height with volume and
on
shit.
On the fourth dimension and shit. Like no, fifth. Over it's just like.
We are squares. He's a cube. Like he got length and height. You got length and width.
Ugly, sexy player that works too. The ugly, sexy player thing is that comparison involving money in any way? If it's involving a trade-off of something monetary. Or if that sexy player archetype involves a trade-off of something that is that isn't immutable. It's not the same thing. Everything Jeremy Meeks is immutable. He cannot change it.
Capture and defend, Guardian.
Therefore, it's worth more. But if I'm ugly and I had to learn mouth game and I had to get money, I had to learn 2 skills in order to overcome one. It's not the same thing.
Enemy claims Zone C.
Man, just sexy as shit. So
Yeah, but see, Meeks just sexy. Yeah, just like Meeks just sexy though. Like Meeks just looks look good. He not charisma as far as we know. I've seen him act in one of those shows. He can't act for shit. So literally, he had height and physical build, immutable,
Zone B. Enemy has advantage.
immutable. Charisma is a learned skill.
I'm not sure that's a blessing, just like, oh, you know what?
No, charisma is a learned skill. It can be learned through social osmosis, i.e., like let's say your family is extroverted, so you learn through modeling, or it can be deliberately taught. Let's say you're like a public speaker.
Captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Never in my life did I do that shit.
This man killed himself. Yeah, but see, the thing with physicality though, is that physicality is passive.
Enemy has
Like
advantage.
before people start really going to the gym for their bodies, right? Go work on the farm for 8 hours a day, a year. You'll have that same body.
Yeah, nah, bro. I get like 3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Get like 3 months max, bro.
Exactly.
I'm like,
Exactly. Like so exactly like so. Before men started seriously taking a look at their body as a science. If you go to these rural parts of the world, these men are already cut like diamonds because of just doing manual labor.
no, they're my choice.
No, not by choice. Like, look at fucking Francis Ngannou. Before he got caught into the MMA, that man was already that cut. Why? Because he said himself, "Oh, I used to work in the fields. I used to lay cement down." Yeah, of course you get cut doing that shit.
But like,
You captured Zone C. You
you
have
built
zone
some good muscle that shit, man.
You know, of course you do that shit. Like physical labor was always a workout.
B has zone advantage.
You may hit it for like your whole life, but
Yeah, I mean, like even with bodybuilders, even bodybuilders hate that. Even amongst bodybuilders, there's this hatred of like guys who are from the country, because all those country boys will start working out and shit, and then breaking records and shit because it's like, oh,
brother
well,
Ezekiel.
yeah, exactly, like
Brother Ezekiel.
exactly. No, like I swear to God, like I think there these 2 like Norwegian dudes, and they're like brothers, both huge as hell. They didn't start lifting until they were like fucking maybe early late 20s. But because they were like doing farm work, doing like cable rays, all this farm shit, we're already like, oh, okay, I just need to do this again. Like it's crazy how much just doing manual labor was like a hidden cheat code in life. Like,
No, someone here to Chico.
as far as like
It's how life was. It's how life was.
as far as like nowadays it's like, oh damn, how those days get so cut? Farm work.
Chico's like, oh, you want to survive? Yes. Okay then.
Yeah. Back then it was like, look, either you do it or you die. Back
Yeah, it was a Chico. It was
the thing,
the Chico was like, oh, you're born into royalty? Like you're noble. Okay, family wealth. Okay, yes, I could be lazy. But farm work.
You know, so I mean, yeah, like the body is always a passive buff or debuff, depending on if you work out or not. But working out can literally mean any kind of workout, not even deliberately. So that also is immutable. But charisma, mouthpiece, game, all that shit is learned. And if you have to learn a skill to overcome a shortcoming, it does not beat out having it inherently. I'm sorry, it doesn't. For every 10 niggas,
hard work and talent. If you have hard work, yeah, you might close a gap, but like
yeah, like for every 10 niggas learning, for every 10 niggas learning game, there's 25 who does have it.
no one does have it.
It's not fair. Yeah, who the sexy? Yeah, who are the sexy? You know, why you learning fucking PUA shit? There's a guy who just sexy, that's doing it, that's walking in the room saying hi. You know, like it's not fair because it never was fair. It's evolution.
And that's the bitch, man.
Yeah, the game was never fair to begin with.
Ooh, Mr. I got Marlo.
That's why I laugh at all these fucking red pill dating coaches. I'm like, look, all the shit you're selling is nice, but it's for niggas who already aren't like how do I put this? I put it like this, right? The same way feminism was for poor women is the same way game is for ugly dudes.
It will increase your odds from like 10 to 15%.
Yeah, but it won't change the fact that you're ugly and he's not, or she's poor and she's not. It won't. That gap can be bridged through giving you rights or having good mouthpiece, because you're doing more work to get the same result that he just walked in the room to get. And that's not a bad thing. It just is what it is.
That's just the way it is.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, there you go, Pensive. Yeah, to afford coaching, you already have to overcome poverty and damn near middle classness. So, and then mind you, that's just to get coaching. Whereas the guy who is just good looking isn't even wasting his time doing that shit. He's just existing.
And let him go to the gym.
Yeah, that's like, no, like, I'm sorry, like you can't,
You mean Taylor has to compete with Tyrone?
Exactly, like, no, I'm sorry, like I'll put it like this. It's well understood that white men have an advantage in the dating market, right? It's well understood that they have an advantage because, you know, because women believe in the hype, right? For all the extra work that you and I as a black guy will have to do to overcome those stereotypes, that white guy can just walk in the room.
Well, this black guy isn't as bad as.
No. It's not as bad as Asian men. We agree.
Yeah.
But it exists. Like we have to do more. We have to do more, or better yet, we have to make less mistakes than these white guys to get the same or better results.
Because literally, they were like, yo, once you go down, you can never go back. And it's like, that trend
30 seconds.
is really using that. But,
you know.
Zone advantage is yours.
I would say it's probably
like I'll put it like this. For every white incel, for every one white incel there's at least 50 non-white women that would gladly have his baby. Yet these men would rather be incels. And these men even know that there's non-white women that would take him, but that'd be incels.
When are you playing Raw again?
Man, I watched back, I look back at that gameplay footage. That shit was chugging. I don't know what. I've never had an emulator game chug like that before in my life. I don't know why it was chugging like that. Like it was
that old school track.
Man, I think J-Lock was in the chat that day. He saw that shit. He was like, "Damn, why is this shit moving like this?" I was like, "I don't know."
That hit him with jutsu.
I have no idea why. And then also, I was getting robbed in that gameplay. I was getting robbed in that playthrough like a motherfucker. I was like I couldn't kick out. There were two major matches I lost because I couldn't kick out. It was Unforgiven.
Go to sleep on tap. So there you go.
It was Unforgiven for the World Championship against Triple H. Hit me with the pedigree. I couldn't like get out of it. I couldn't get out of the pin.
Yeah.
It wouldn't give him get out of the pin. Then it happened again against the Edge spear. I was like, okay, no, come on now. Like I was getting robbed, man.
Well, Edge, that's pretty.
I mean, an Edge is part of the game, you know, for Edge. Like robbery is all he knows. You know,
oh man, I wish the Edge, bro.
Swipe for no swiping. Like, yeah, I'm gonna swipe.
Nah, man, it was get up. People were like get up. And you like, what's going on? You turn around.
I love this spear from Edge. Like, come on, like, get off your knee, get up, stand up.
He'll be laying down on the turnbuckle, like, come on, like, get up, I'm waiting.
Across the ring, like, get up, come on. I think the only one funnier than that one is Randy Orton, when he's like, you know, pounds the ground, like, come on, stand up. Like,
get on one knee, please. This is one knee.
I don't say that's one knee. That's one. There's gonna be one knee. And he'll start punching the ground like, come on, like a rabid dog, like wrong, like get up.
No, Robert Dog is what's it called? The Orton Storm, where he just like, you know, watches you, and it's like arm, walk around,
head and shoulders, knees and toes.
That shit be funny. That shit is effective. It's simple and it's effective. I'm like, yo, this is genius. Why so this?
I will always love that punk kick though. I'm like, line it up.
That's just brutal. But preferring more time, I would probably still be JBL. Clothesline from hell.
It's just basic physics.
It's from hell.
It's just basic
that
physics.
Was big.
It's just basic physics. Mass.
Equals mass.
Yeah, acceleration. Yeah. Force equals acceleration.
And that boy Rey Mysterio caught that shit.
You know, there's so many clips of Rey getting broken in half by moves. It's actually embarrassing, man. Like,
no, but the Rey got flipped around, bro. That's what killed me.
Bro, I want you to go look up the video of when Shawn Michaels hit Rey with Sweet Music in the air. That man folded backwards when they got hit with that shit. Man, Rey stays getting hit with shit, bro. Getting folded in half.
Yeah.
So Triple H planted his face with this finisher, and bro, that I was mad as hell because I was like, wait, like it was literally like a minute into the match, and he got his finisher like loaded up, and then hit me with it, and then I was like, okay, I can tap right because the game has started. Nope. I'm like, what? Why can't I break the hold? Like what's going? I was.
Oh, you gonna take it, man? You gonna take it?
Like that shit got me tight. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Nah, I might played one of the games on PSP. Fuck, which one was it, man? Was it 08?
I mean, I'll play it again, but that got me tight though. Like, I gotta play it again. 'Cause I got me tight.
So you guys think about Air, Triple H, Kid Buu, and past in the past couple of weeks.
I don't bring up that one with Kid Buu because that one was just that was violation, alright? Like that one I was losing my mind at the end of that gameplay because I was like, why can I not why is he
Because you're good enough.
it was like
It was as simple as that.
Like this fucking Kid Buu.
It's okay. I'll share that for you too, because when I get a shit, get out, it's gonna be Anarchy Reigns to run back, and I am not ready for that shit, bro.
Hello?
I am not ready for that shit.
To tell you.
Like, I got that game broke me, man, bro. Like, G4 top one, G4 was Edge and Triple H were bad? Nah, bro. Fucking mutants.
Oh yeah, you're right, J-Log. And before that, like within a little storyline, I was in a tag team match where my tag partner didn't break the pin. Let me get pinned. I
Hey man, so you gonna learn today, bro.
no, like it was a tag team match, and my partner didn't come. I was like, yo, oh man, that, bro. Like
Get good, bro.
The robbery.
I ain't gonna save you.
Enemy has zone advantage.
But that tag team of Kane and Undertaker. Bro, I don't know where Undertaker got that move from, where he get your arm and goes on the
the last ride, or was it called Old School?
I think it was old school. Where he just grab your arm and just
Yeah,
walk on
and
the
just
top of
walk on the
for no
rope.
reason.
I was like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, get down from there. Get down from there. You're too big. Get down from there. What are you doing?
Like, that shit to me was just funny for no reason. I don't know why he did that shit.
And then I remember when that fool brought in MMA moves and had that fucking triangle leg lock.
Triangle choke?
Yeah, for a good minute.
Choke.
And he was making all these niggas tap. He was making all these niggas tap. I was like,
I think this shit got banned.
yeah, no, I thought this nigga is dangerous. Like, why is he like he's that big doing triangle chokes on people and shit?
Cause the choke is funny. The ankle lock is just great. But I think just the classic of just the Walls of Jericho is a classic.
The Walls of Jericho are
that's
always
the sibling crusher, bro. Like,
that will always be my favorite because whenever he went for that shit, you saw the fear immediately. They did everything they could not to get turned over. And then when they did, they would crawl.
Like, get on your stomach. Get on your stomach. No. Let me go.
And then when they got turned over, they would do whatever they could to try and crawl to
that
the
bottom
ring.
rope, bro. It's life,
the bottom rope is life.
Life.
And then I remember one time, I think it was against John Cena. He tried that shit, only to remember that it was a non-DQ match. I was laughing.
Yep. Oh, that's every funny, bro.
Yeah, it was a non-DQ match. He's like, wait, where you going? Yeah, hold the rope. That's fine. Hold the rope. Go ahead.
It's like, was it a fourth count anywhere match? Is that what it's called?
I think it was.
Count anywhere. Or
yeah. It was false count anywhere. Yeah, false count anywhere. Yeah, it was false count anywhere.
Like, you go ahead and submission move. You gotta hold that shit, bro.
Sit there.
Then you gotta tap out and give him the points.
Yeah. No. That's the Iron Man match. Where
that one was funny.
Yeah, the Iron Man. It's like
that one was golden, bro.
Yeah. You gotta win 10 times in a row through either submission or tap out. No. Submission or pin.
The most points.
Yes,
in a certain time period.
Yes, submission or pin. Gotta win the most points. Submission or pin. Nothing else. No DQ.
And they were like, grab the rope. Never be like,
it's false anywhere. And yes.
You tap or break.
Yes, I see the rope. I see the rope. Yeah, this way. I see the rope. I see the rope too. Yeah.
Oh
I see the
shit!
rope.
Tap or break. That's fucked up.
That's what it was.
Oh man. Also, that's good vibes, bro.
But you are right, J-Lock. Like the PS2 era games didn't care, bro. Like I'm still mad that like in all that tutorial shit, they didn't tell me how to break pins. They didn't.
Well, read the manual, bro.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It didn't.
No, the actual game manual, you know.
Oh, well, I don't have. I mean, it's emulated, so I can't get the actual game manual.
See, you fucked up then. The game scared about you, man. They gave you a book, they gave you instructions, they gave you notes.
Like,
And on
that shit.
the tech was, you buy the game from your parents, you go in the backseat, and you read that shit on the way home.
But how is the game gonna tell me everything else itself except to break pins? It told me it even told me how to copy other people's signature moves. But it won't tell me that.
They don't tell you how to fight back.
Like, what kind
They
of
tell
shit
you
is
how to
this?
fight back.
They even told me how to do team tag. They even told me how to do like tag team finishers, but not that.
Like what? Like you paying to rap, bro. Don't hit them down. You can worry about it. Ooh, Nadine.
30 seconds remaining.
Look,
You're defeated. Fight again.
God damn. When does the game start?
Okay.
Rogue gets back down. Like what was the first one?
I think maybe it was early maybe it was like 2000,
Fight another.
maybe 2002. I would say maybe 2002. Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
WWE Spawn Raw. Came out in NA in 04. God damn.
Oh, okay, so 2 years off.
How long was this Raw? Like the very first one. Shit, that's man. That takes you back. Best fighting game nominated? Damn.
I mean, I believe it because I mean, giving me the chance to, live out what I see on that shit. He's tuning up the choir. Sweet chin music. Ah. Love that shit.
No, I love when someone skips a move and you see the fear in the face, like, whoo. they be like,
No,
roll out the ring, and then they be gone, like, no.
Especially in a fucking title match.
Yeah,
They're like,
like,
oh
no.
God, he almost got me. He almost got me. He almost got me.
Funny.
He almost got me.
In the
Okay.
ring, Rev, should have got him out.
Yo.
I need a minute.
Wait a
Okay?
minute, he almost got me. And I always hated how like the guys who had the championship, because like one of the perks of being the title holders that you can lose through DQ and still win the title, right? I always hated how the guys with the titles would always DQ themselves, like, nah, fuck it, I'm going home, like, nah, like the DQ me.
Man, fucking the DQ champ. What's his name again? What's his name again? Fucking Chris. What's it? Chris? No, Eddie Guerrero.
Yep, like, oh, I did DQ.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
I'm still champ though.
I lie, I cheat, I
I'm
steal.
still-
That motherfucker was a cheater of the highest caliber.
It's like,
God damn.
I lie, I steal, I cheat.
The amount of times he would get a steel chair, bang the fall, hug that bitch, and just lie down, like,
It's like,
oh, woe
man.
is me.
I remember
Woe is me.
I remember he cheated out Mr. Anderson for a shot for a space. I think it was in Hell in a Cell. It was like a what was it for? I forgot what it was for. It was like a spot on the team for something. He cheated out Mr. Anderson doing that exact same shit.
She had me dying. I was like, yo, this
Hit the ref with the chair, and then got on the ground when he got back up and said, "Oh,
yeah,
ref."
He be hitting the ref. He be hitting everybody else.
Yeah, hit the ref with the chair, and then
and
got him
one down.
Yeah, and then got on the ground and was like, "Oh, ref." And then when the ref got up, he's like, "Oh, ref, oh, he has a chair." And the ref's like, "It was you." He's like, "No, wait, it wasn't me. He hit you with the chair." He's like, "But why is it in your hands?" That shit was hilarious. And the ref's like disqualified. Anyways, he's like, "Yeah, I lie, I steal, I cheat."
That was godlike.
Man, I fucking love Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero, and then there was the asshole, Carlito, the green apple.
I spit
in the face of people who are not cool.
Oh,
I was like, this motherfucker, skinny as shit, like curly hair.
Spitting, that shit, bro.
That shit pissed me off, bro.
And he, you know what's funny is that Carlito never thoroughly got his ass beat for that shit too. Like as long as he was in WWE, I never see him really get like fucking dog walked for doing that shit.
Yeah, because most of the guys who can beat him in like a few moves and it's like pin. I mean they go in their way. Like how you see in some fights, Big never gets no name. Like anyone fights like Kane. Choke slam at the rib.
I always hated seeing that shit because it was like that was a waste of time. Like why? Like why have this? Y'all
like,
can't
move?
even. Y'all can't
And
even.
no.
Yeah. Y'all can't even give this nigga a name. He's just like random guy number 44, and he fights fucking like fucking Umaga and shit. Like why? Like
I remember when they brought out thing for the first time. The Great Khali. I'm gonna just walking up the stairs like a fucking boss.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck
is this
giant?
And then bought out some
no name nigga too, right?
Some like maybe like 100-pound white dude. I'm like, what are we doing here?
It's like, who is this?
Who is this?
Like, bro, I feel for you, my boy. Like,
yeah, and the man got deleted. He got deleted. I was like, what is this?
Nigga's so tall. He steps over the rope.
Like, yeah,
I'm dying.
Bro,
he doesn't go under.
He
steps over that shit.
He uses the fucking top up to get in. I'm like, what is this shit? And you're fighting him? Like, man,
it was him and Mark Henry.
Yeah, that shit too.
Like,
I was like, for what? Like, let me go home. Fuck this. Like,
nigga, that paycheck, bro. You need that paycheck.
And see, that paycheck would have mattered if I ever saw him again. They come in, get destroyed, then we never see him again.
Yes, that was paycheck.
Like, I'm just like, man, fuck out of here. But I will admit, my favorite on-brand move is probably the carbon footprint. Yeah, it's essentially because like there was this guy in TNA, right? And he was like maybe like 6'5", right? 6'6", like a big ass white dude, right? And his whole thing was like, I'm the DNA of TNA, right? And so his move was a carbon footprint. And I was like, that's just great. That's just great. Like, it all just nice and tight. It was like
the rolling death cradle.
No, the rolling chaos theory. Rolling chaos theory.
Oh, I just take it, my bad.
Yeah, the rolling chaos theory. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, whoa, what is this?
That shit was OD, bro. I remember that nigga Booker T. Always, that nigga would miss so many goddamn times.
Scissor kicks.
But when it hit, goddamn, the back of the neck.
Whiplash.
Hiya! Kung fu grip, kung fu kick, action. Yeah, kung fu action, bro. And they would just
They would just go limp, but that shit hit him. They would just go limp.
but that shit was funny. You know, the easy go-to choke slam when they just like get hyped. But I think my favorite move in Muslim will forever be when someone gets hit by the continuous German suplex. So they're like, let me go.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
Please. Nope.
Nope.
No more. Nope.
Nope.
And just keep going. It's
Just like at least 5 in a row and shit.
And like they're tired too. They're tired too. But he's like, fuck it. They're gonna hit you with me. So no, please stop. And just keep going.
And they're
And
just
they get like 9 and like 10. They just fling your body around. They didn't care anymore. That should be fun.
and you're just getting right. Like, you already like he's already dead. He's already dead. He's already dead.
It's so funny. It's like it's either that or the continuous suplexes. They're just funny. It's like, wait, what's 1? Oh, that's 2. That's 3. Wait, that's 4. No more. That's 5. Right? God damn. That's 6. No, was it? Was it Brock Lesnar
Yeah, it was.
that hit Big Show with a suplex
Yep.
and broke the stage?
Yep.
It was like,
bro. No, he went off the. He went going on the top on the top turnbuckle.
that
And superplexed him off the top of it, and then it broke the Raw stadium. No, it was SmackDown.
Everyone's like, God, the fuck is that? Holy shit! The hype.
But of course, the best moment ever goes to Evan Bourne.
Oh, this man go.
Evan Bourne made himself historic for one reason only.
Airborne flight canceled. What?
Your flight's been
flight real quick.
Your flight's been grounded, bitch. Your flight's been grounded.
Randy Orton, like the Viper he is,
It's just played
strikes
possum.
when least
Played possum with them like, oh yeah.
It's so quick, bro. He just gets up and it's like no hype. Like,
Yeah,
like
bro.
general.
Randy got no hide on that shit. He just used his neck, just like, oh, thank you, I appreciate it. And then when he hit that shit, Randy lost his mind. He was like, yes, that's what I need. I need this.
But I love it when they work as a team and they steal each other's thunder. Like, what I remember it was John Cena had someone in the FU.
Yeah.
The FU. And when anybody said off, right? Randy only came in and took the kill. That's like, RKO. And I think I look at like
You know who I feel the worst for? The guy getting hit. It's like imagine your body is being used for like a one-upman, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm better than this guy. No, I'm better than this guy. And they're doing like, you know, moves on you and shit like, yeah, that's like, just pin me. Just pin me, goddamn. Just pin me. It's like, nah. I gotta show why I'm better than him. F you. No, I'm better. RKO. Nah, I'm better. Sweet chin music. You're just like getting destroyed.
What the what? Bro, that should be so funny.
That shit was hilarious. And then of course we have to give Best Actor award to The Rock, because people to this day still laugh at how that man oversold the fucking Stone Cold Stunner. That man made himself flip.
That's just the way it is, man. They said, Riley, we need you to sell this shit.
To sell this shit. Like, oh, okay, I got you. You made himself like it like that animation is so hallmark that in like I think it was in a WWE 2015. It's actually the animation for the arc for a stunner. If you do it.
But I'm there was fucking one tag team. I just can't remember the name, bro. Where they wear like, you know, like red and like red, white, black on the costume, like I don't know what they paid to.
The Road Warriors.
I forget who they were. And like the team right was like
Or
Like
if
one
it's
guy,
not the Road Warriors, it's the I think like the Temple of Doom.
I forgot what they're called. I know that the team move was like one guy would put you on his shoulders, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
he would just get onto
yeah.
the top rope, and he had that clothesline.
Yeah. Those are the Road Warriors. Yeah, those are the Road
okay.
Warriors. Yeah, those are the Road Warriors. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit is extra, but I love it.
Yeah,
This shit just like
it'd be like it was like two white guys wearing my fucking football pads, right?
yep.
Yeah, the Road
Like
Warriors.
fucking Mad Max and shit.
Yeah, the Road Warriors. One would hold you up on the shoulders, either facing away from the opponent or toward him, and the other would do like a falling clothesline off the top,
That should be funny, bro.
and just pencil you and shit. And then they would always do that shit off tables, onto tables and shit too.
Of course, they're the best. But now, but the thing about I remember WWE that's funny to me was whenever a high flyer would fucking miss.
So you mean Jeff Hardy? Because Jeff Hardy missed so many times in his career. Like Jeff Hardy stayed missing, bro. Like I swear, that man's body is probably made of plastic right now with how much he missed in his career.
Okay, so of them they were like mid-air and then roll.
Oh my
Like
God.
fuck! It's gonna be a splash. No,
Jeff
it's funny after the flip because they can't see shit.
Hardy.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Jeff Hardy stayed missing shit, bro. Like
Quite like a money champ, bro.
oh, fucking high jump king. Oh my gosh.
Nah, but that should be funny because they will miss that, the splash,
Oh,
or worse.
What?
When they splash off the fucking like out the ring onto the
Oh, yeah, on the pavement.
onto the metal grate and shit. Oh, like I know that hurts.
Oh, yeah.
I know that hurts.
Or it's worse with like a. It's worse when they like splash, right, and they get a knees in the stomach. They get knees in the stomach. It's like thank you.
Get off me, bro.
They get knees in the stomach. They splash into some knee pads, and then it's like
stomach.
oh.
Oh, switching music to face.
I love that
Oh,
shit.
caught mid-air. This is funny shit. That should be funny. You're like, wait, what? Caught choke slam. Oh, boy, you got the amount of disrespectful that you get from that shit.
No, the funniest one to me was I think it was Sin Cara jumped onto Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar used the momentum and did an F5 tornado on him.
Oh, they keep trying the wrong ones, bro.
Because like remember how the F5 is literally just on my shoulders a spinning suplex.
You spin me around, baby, right around.
So Sin Cara jumped on Brock. Brock caught him, spun, and it fucking stuck him on the ground face first. And that man ragdolled so hard it was hilarious.
That should be funny, bro. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Because Brock Lesnar was out.
I wonder, does Rey Mysterio still have the same theme song? Because I haven't watched that shit in a minute.
Well, probably.
I haven't watched it because I don't know why, but for some reason it started getting corny.
What do you mean corny? Like,
I don't know. I can't explain it. It just started getting corny to me. I don't know why. I literally around the
grew
time.
up, bro.
No, because I was watching it well into high school. Like around the time they try to incorporate NXT into it, I was like, I'm done.
What NXT, nah, nigga. NXT.
Yeah, like for some reason when they did that shit, I just lost so much interest. I don't know why. And then now I look at some of these newer stars, they look fucking weird as hell.
one I saw that I liked was fucking a team called fucking the Dryads, cause they had fucking robes and shit. They came in robes, and you can't see the faces. They would like stand up, like in just like oh.
Like I think it was like around the time that Seth came into WWE. That's when I was like, okay, I'm done with this. 'Cause, like he had that fucking trash ass he called the police. Or, like what was it called? Like the tax force, some shit like that. And all they would do is that like it was just pure numbers game essentially. Like they would like in the middle of matches. They would come out of the crowd,
Yep.
and then just fucking gang stomp somebody.
No, that should be funny. Whenever a tag team does that shit, like whatever they're like hard enough, and they get jumped by like the whole and the cast, like yo, we're tired of you guys. What? Like wait a minute, numbers game. We lost those. Yes,
Hilarious.
our turn now. It's like beating their asses. It should be funny. Good time.
And then I think it was Seth Rollins who he got his move banned
Which one?
because his move was a curve stomp. Got it banned. His move was the curve stomp. Just curve stomp. They're like, yeah, you can't be doing that shit, my guy.
But you're like you allow tombstones though.
Yeah, we do, but you can't be like at least a tombstone. You can do it to where it won't fuck up someone's neck. There's no out with a curb stomp. Like there's no if I do it this way, it won't fuck his neck up. No, like you.
No, who was it? The CM Punk, I said. Where he was like,
with the GTS.
I think he had that. Yeah, when he put his knee to your face, like how you like an F5 position or you know.
So I know CM Punk. CM Punk had the GTS and the Anaconda Vice. Which the Anaconda Vice is like the laziest move I've ever seen in my life. Like next to the ankle lock, that shit is just peak laziness. Cause all it is that they use your own arm to choke you out. that's literally what the Anaconda Vice is.
One that cracked me up forever will be the Master Lock. People do that shit in school too. We did that shit in school too.
But the Master Lock one is
funny.
That's like this.
Hi, my champ. What?
The Master Lock is funny until it tells the guy you can't do it on, and you're like trying to struggle to get around his arms.
But like, it's so funny because they stand you up and it's like, you know, and he just shakes, bro.
Yeah,
I start shaking you. It's like
like a rabid dog, just shaking your ass, and you're just like,
shaking and holding you.
Yeah, and I know they be trying to like, you know, like, hey, time this it, like, nope, you're staying right there. She's staying right there.
I don't know why. It's so fucking funny, bro.
You're staying right there. You're taking all this shit. Like,
what's the big Chris Masters?
Yeah, Chris Masters Lock, yeah.
I just came with that shit was funny, bro. That shit was just funny. Like, the lock was so funny.
That shit was hilarious.
Right, good times. Because I remember when they had the fucking drafts. When everyone
yeah.
That's what everyone got hype and shit, bro. It's like,
yeah,
holy shit.
Yeah.
Who's in the Raw? Triple H could go to Raw. Oh!
Yeah, I love that shit because it was like eventually the rivalries got boring and shit, but that would always shake it up. It would always shake it up. And then also it'd be like some guys who are champions who
lose their belt and shit.
Yeah, you lose their belts, or even better, like they'll be champs, right? And their rival gets traded over to the other side. Like, yeah, my rival's gone now. My rival's gone. like,
and then they have a lot of match for the belts.
yep, all the money in the bank.
No one like it. Just the pure match for
Just the belt. Oh yeah. Like yeah.
It was like 4 hours, like around the seat, like like 2 under the shades.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Short one, long ones. And you gotta climb a ladder and try
yeah, you're right.
And they get
yeah, like when the champ gets moved somewhere else, the title gets abdicated and shit.
Yeah, and it was like 4 guys, 1 ladder. Like, it was like 4 guys, 1 belt. And you see like 2 guys going on 1 ladder, fight like let it go. It's mine. First guy gets up, woos your shit, or what? The ladder push, and then just fall off to the stage.
Yes.
I was like, shit. Oh my god, that shit was gold, bro. That shit was gold. Like, oh my god, the good times of WWE.
Yeah. I think the last like storyline arc I watched through was when CM Punk dropped the pipe bomb. That was it. Yeah, that was the last thing I fully finished watching of WWE. Was when CM Punk dropped the pipe bomb. It was like, fuck McMahon. He plays favorites. Look at who I am, and that's why you'll never see me on the face of this company, because I'm not some 6'2" steroid head. But you'll see Cena and The Rock, and that's when The Rock could come back to fight Cena again for the second time.
There was make me mad and get him one. What the host? The nigga who's the player, the bald black dude.
The bald black dude.
He was like the GM or
Teddy Long.
Teddy Long, yeah. That nigga look like a high school principal and shit.
Yeah, look like a fucking teacher.
Look like a high school principal coming like, what's up, player? Like, oh my god, this nigga, shut up.
Get out of here, my guy. Like honestly, all of the managers, like the whole thing with how managers can fuck up the game, it was cool for a minute. After a while, it got annoying.
It was fucking blatant, bro. Like, it was just pure blatant like bullshit. Like, nigga, like what?
Yeah, like
yo, come in. This fight doesn't count. What the fuck you mean?
No. You think that? No, I remember one time when it was like Vicky Guerrero, and like in the middle of the match, she made it like a false anywhere count. And the guy was like, nigga, what? Like, bitch, what?
What?
And no, I think it was like a no. I remember what out. She made someone defend their title that night, and it was like, damn, a title defense on Monday Night Raw? Shit, okay. And then halfway through, so you know what? And this will be a false count anywhere. And then I think it was Cena, and he was like, bitch. Like, are you serious?
Like,
so you making me defend my title on Monday, no pay-per-view, just regular Monday. And then making it a false stuffing. No event stuffing. And then making it a false count anywhere? Bitch. I was dying.
What's the event that had like a what again was the event that where every match was for a fucking title?
Night of Champions.
Yeah, right, yeah, that's what it's called.
Not a Champions. Everyone's title, everyone's title. Not a Champions. That one was great too. That was great.
There'll be that one nigga, Mr. Money in the Bank.
So, grimy ass nigga that just waiting, like it's a Slytherin. Just like look at his lips, like yeah.
I feel so happy when they got robbed out of the way, bruh. They're like, what? No, redo. Nah, nigga. Cashed in, right? You cashed in.
Cashed in.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And then we won that belt.
Bro, it's always funny when they cash in and fail. I'm like, nigga, how do you fuck this up? You
always be like a surprise submission hold. Like what?
Like I was like, nigga, you did everything. How did you not get the pin? Like, but you're right. The guy will be like dead ass tie, like, god damn it, and then get him in a hold. and that's holding. He's like, "Come on, ref."
Like I just did. I had my match for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I understand.
Nigga,
Yeah, that's
you're weak.
I just did a 20-minute. Oh no, I think it was CM Punk and Edge who had like who are like on record, like successfully doing
Edge
it, right?
Is an asshole because they were like,
Yeah.
he like they were tired of shit for the match.
No.
He was running the ring.
Yeah, running. Catching it. It's like, ref.
Get up. Spare.
No.
1, 2, 3.
No,
I'm done.
that's literally what he did. Like I think it was against Cena or Triple H.
He had so many goddamn times.
Yeah, so many times. But he ran the ring. The ref was like, okay, really? He's like, nigga, here, take it, come on. He'd be like, come on, ring the bell. And then he would like, he would like, come on, get up.
And they wouldn't know what was going on. They were like,
they just, I just got
tired.
Like, I just won. Like, can I go home now? Like, no, get up. Get up.
Turn around. Bah!
Boom, spear. 1, 2, 3, and then leave. And the guy's like, what just happened? Watch the title.
Let's lay it out on the ring. Like, huh?
This shit is hilarious, man.
That's funny. Mr. Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank was always...
Whenever they win, they would run that belt, bro. They would run that belt. Like yes! And we're like, nigga, you
and the thing that makes it even better is that like a lot of Money in the Bank dudes, right? A lot of them would wait on that shit, right? So like they would just wait and never say when it would happen. But that's
the idea.
But they would always hang around the ring of champions during their match and then sit there. And like, I want to see you fight. And it's like, nigga, you bad. You bad. Yeah, they would just sit there menacingly, like, And
the world, I won that one.
Yeah, like,
champion, I won that.
Do I want the USA champion and a Continental Championship? World champion? I'm just like heavyweight? I'm just like just menacingly gonna sit there like,
Yeah, because you got like a whole year.
Yeah. You had a whole year from when you wanted to cash it in.
And they'd be like, oh, fucking nice nigga like you, motherfucker.
And it's funny how that Money in the Bank thing only came out because of the song.
Which one?
I think it was a rap song T.I. made. He's like, I got money in the bank. Shorty, what you looking for? I think it was from T.I.
T.I., you asshole. You caused...
probably the most... Yeah, probably the most disgusting, like, pay-per-view winning in the game. Like, I get a free shot. And only it's CM Punk and Edge's ones were always cracking up because those niggas were like, I want him. Ref, ring the bell. I want him. And then I think one time, like I think it was against like I think either Cena or maybe it was against Triple H. Triple H tried to run away. That shit was hilarious. He tried to run. He was like, nope. He tried to run away. He's like, I forget who made him stay. He was like, nope. Come back here. Come back here. Oh shit.
But I remember the one dude who was just squirrely. That shit was fucking Mysterio. Because the nigga won mad belts, right? So like whenever someone trying to get to him, he would be tired of shit, but pull out 619 out of nowhere.
Bro, he
what
actually, you know, come to think of it, I think it was actually Ray who Edge did his fucking bank shot on. Actually, I think it was Ray.
Because Edge, Mysterio had that nigga had a lot of belts, bro.
Yeah. He had a lot of them.
Like every day fight. But that's just what 9 means. That move has been landed and counted so many goddamn times.
Bruh, I remember when this nigga hit like a double 619,
Yeah.
and the commentator was like, the commentator said some dumb shit like it's a 6-8. No, it's a 12-18. What was it?
12:38.
Yeah. I was like, you dumb bitch. Like, really?
But fucking, I had to tell it though, like,
I was like, do you really just do that? She's like, top 38. I'm like, wow.
I think one time I see him in like a double where like it was like back to back. I was
damn.
dying. I was like, he's like, bah. Dude came out like, huh? Oh, you rolled? Oh, better yet.
And I always found it funny how like he would always get them on the rope in some weird ass way, like
Leg trip.
yeah, leg trip, or like it'd be like a
back.
yeah, it'd be like a headlock spin, and he'd make him fall on the ring. He's like, oh, he's there. Let's go for it.
619 into top rope into his leapfrog, bitch.
The leapfrog.
Yeah. Oh
That
shit.
shit was funny, man. And then I think maybe over the last like 2 or 3 years, he went up against Rey Mysterio. That shit, I heard about that shit. That shit was funny. But it was just that's them flying across the ring and shit. I'm like, I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah. It was. I think it was during a Royal Rumble match, right?
Okay.
Where they were like everyone else literally stopped out and they were like, nigga, watch the show. Like it was like four niggas else in the ring. That clip for me is fucking funny because they were like, hey, and like flip, counter, and everyone was going wild. I think it was The Miz was like, nigga, fuck this shit. Relax. I pushed him both. I was dying, bro. I was like, yo, he ain't wrong though. Like, nigga, it's a rubber match.
The Miz, like I will always respect the Miz's grind.
Yeah, because the Miz came in like a bitch and left on like a champ, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, he came in like a bitch and it was just like he left.
I remember that nigga used to wear shorts. Like that nigga used to wear shorts.
That nigga came in like a bitch and came in like a G, bro. I'm a lucky, but like he was.
Yeah,
he was
like
doing it,
I have to give him his credit. He grinded for that shit. Like from where he started. I think he was in the real world and shit. He was in the real world.
Yeah.
Like from where he started till then became a tag team with John Morrison, the beautiful one, John Morrison. and man, John Morrison's move is so fucking complicated, yo.
What's gonna get?
Of the Starship Pain. Like this nigga gets you in the corner. Then like gets in the top rope and like uses the top rope as like a bungee cord to like that move is just too much shit, man.
Think what's that set up?
Yeah, like, not even the setup, just the actual move, cause like he'll like get on the rope and then like fall release his legs and then like use the bounce of the rope to like corkscrew flax. He'll use the bounce of the rope to corkscrew a splash on you from the. I'm like, yo, like what?
So like, yo, you doing too much right now, bro. What?
Yeah, you're doing too much. You're doing
too
too much. Like, in fact, let me look at that move. I think, yeah. Like, let me look it up.
Cause that shit was that dude. But I remember, what was it? It was Kurt Angle's intro. I'm dying when they were like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. That shit, that crowd was fucking whooping, bro. At times, but Kurt Angle didn't care. What was that? Starship Trooper.
He used that shit's so complicated. Like, like he gets on the second rope, then he'll jump up onto the top rope, bounce off the top rope, and then corkscrew. It's called a Starship Pain, and then corkscrew spin and land on you.
That was it. Yeah, that was shit.
Yeah, it's like doing
No
too
fucking.
much.
I'm like, yo, bro, that dude like, I had no fucking damage, bro.
Not at all. Because like when he does it too, he doesn't put their bodies far enough to where like his abdomen will hit them all the way.
Uh, it was like body or legs, like,
Yeah, like he doesn't put them far enough. Like the ideal one is like he does it where like his middle part has to hit them. Like half the time, it's only his chest that hits them. It's like, bro, that's not doing anything. I will admit, I do like Dolph Ziggler's one, his move called the zigzag. I was like, okay, that's pretty fun. That's pretty nice. The name of that move.
but no, the team I liked was the team name was Eminem, Mercury, Nitro, and Melina, M. Cause Melina, man, she earned that paycheck, bro. Oh my god.
Man,
She was a homie. She had them boys back. She
you,
would distract the ref. She would jump a nigga in the back. like
bro,
with the ref, like,
Melina was a ride or
oh,
die.
die, bro. Like
Melina,
she was about that life. I give it up.
Melina,
She was about that life. And then
Melina
she was like,
was,
"Oh wait, no, I'm a girl." And then behind you get jumped by a fucking
yeah,
by Mercury,
like it's
or
funny.
Nitro.
It's funny. The only way to counter Melina was to have your own bitch out there too.
Yep, that shit was funny.
That's
Because
the only way to counter Melina. Have your own bitch out there too. Because if you didn't,
to get
if
jumped
you
on the side, like,
didn't, yeah, exactly. Because if you didn't, you were gonna get sabotaged. You were
That
gonna
shit
get
be funny. That shit be
sabotaged. Like it was a guarantee. If you did
she was about that life, bro. I respect her for that shit.
I talk about I
had
lie,
her
I steal,
boys back.
I lie, I steal,
I
I cheat. I know, was it I lie, I cheat, I steal?
Yeah, I lie, I cheat, I steal.
Yeah, I lie, I cheat, I steal. Like she.
Yeah. Mercury, Nitro, and Melina.
Hey man, and was it like Jillian Michaels, the girl that would always announce that shit?
Bruh, I think that's her name, but I know that she was OD on that shit, bruh. Like her voice was on point.
Yep.
Announcer, man.
The one also the one I remember too was a fucking what was his name? What was his name?
What was an announcement?
What was his name? Fuck, I forgot his name. But like a lot of these moves nowadays are trash. But I don't blame them because like all the best ones, like all the best ones are like they're gone. Like all the best ones are gone. Like. Oh yeah. I know for a fact I definitely got out before the Roman Reigns era. I know for a fact I left that shit before that happened. Because I think Roman Reigns was part of that defense force that Seth Rollins was part of. No, yeah. Roman Reigns.
Yeah, no, her name was Lillian Garcia.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, because Julian was the good for that SS girl.
Yeah, like Roman Reigns was part of that. Was part of that task force with fucking Seth Rollins. I think it was Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and somebody else. And the WWE was pushing Roman Reigns hard as hell, man. They were pushing him hard as hell. Never really worked because no one really liked that nigga. No one really liked him.
Tell me about the nigga around teams. What was that team he had? What they call? Fuck it.
The Gotti descriptors.
No, like he had his group.
Like who?
I'm trying to remember the fucking.
Who you talking about? Like who?
Look, trying to remember which one was it? Okay, No. I don't want his teammates. I want. Oh, it was Legacy.
Legacy, yeah, Legacy, yeah.
Ted
Legacy,
DiBiase.
yeah,
Ted. I don't know that nigga name. I don't know why. Ted DiBiase, like DiBiase. What do you call this shit?
No, Ted DiBiase, and then his moves were Ted DiBiase's
I still don't know
moves.
his name. That's not his name.
His
Ted
moves,
DiBiase was just funny.
he, his moves were so good because they had good names. Like I think like one of those moves was called the Dream Street, right?
Yeah.
And the other one was called Million Dollar Dream. I was like, God damn, that sounds good. Like, and that was a submission home too. Million Dollar Dream. I was like, damn, that sounds good. The Million Dollar Dream. Shit, that sounds good. Yo.
Where he would like hold you in like a circle and then slam the fuck out of you.
Yeah, like the Million Dollar Dream just sounded so good as a fucking submission hold.
Dream Street.
Dream Street, yeah.
Oh, he failed up, got him from behind,
and just took him like go to sleep. Like, yo.
He's like, God, nigga, and then he would touch it. God damn, he would touch
the $1 million Dream
Street. Nah, nigga,
that's Dream Street.
Where he plants you to the fucking ground, like hold you in a chokehold and it's fucking God damn. This nigga got hold up. Can I share this on my computer real quick? Oh my god, bro! Like, look how this nigga.
I'm looking it up right now.
Like that man. It's a 7-second video. Ted DiBiase his Dream Streak.
Ted DiBiase.
20 seconds. His best. It's called Ted's best Dream Streak ever.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, the right dude. That man guy.
Ted DiBiase Jr. Man. Dream Street. Fucking.
That shit was brutal. That man got you in a chokehold and then slams you for no. Like he puts his back into it too. What was good.
And you know what's funny is that like, his dad was never this athletic at all. His dad was paying niggas to fight you.
Power of money. Oh yeah, and the one where he would just like just like trip you. He would choke you and then trip you.
Yeah, the $1 million Dream. The $1 million Dream. Like
that was the Dream Crusher.
Oh yeah, another one. Oh, I thought he had three. Oh yeah, I thought he had two.
And then he had the Dream, the $1 Million Dream. He just chokes you and then shakes you. That's the whole, bro. He just shakes you. Go to sleep, bitch. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
And then he would just touch your body and limp on the ground. That shit was funny, bro. The $1 Million Dream would just go to sleep. The Dream Crusher would just fucking trip you down. But the Dream Street was my favorite, nigga. He would just like Dream Street, ground floor, bro. What? He would choke you out and then race the skies and then slam you the fuck.
Chapter 5 bankruptcy. Go to sleep. Well, I'm pretty sure that come to think of it, I'm pretty sure there's a guy whose movie is Chapter 5. I'm pretty sure that Rick Palmeiras got like that problem.
Like Ted, you was sitting like, that man, I like that nigga on that team, on a goon squad.
Yeah, Legacy. You know, Randy Orton has been like, I remember like Randy Orton had like rated RKO. I love rated RKO. Yeah. Rated RKO was godlike. Like the name and then just those two, Edge and Randy Orton, dangerous niggas, bro. Dangerous niggas, bro. Like having those two together, dangerous niggas, man.
Like, oh shit. Oh yeah, Cody Rhodes used to do that shit where he would just like, he would hold you on the rope, like by your legs, and fucking like hit you in the fucking stomach.
Oh yeah, the disaster kick.
The Godbuster that nigga does. That nigga does that shit. Raise you up and let you fall. Let bitch gravity do work.
Gravity.
Like
Gravity.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like suplex? Nah, nigga. No,
Gravity.
you gonna taste this
No,
shit.
it's gravity. Just what goes up must come down.
If the nigga would hold you on the top rope or turnbuckle, rope hang, and just give you a kick to the fucking chest. That shit is fucking funny, bro. Oh, he can dick. While you in the air.
Oh god.
Oh my god. By the ankles.
No, that reminds me. Do I still have that game? I might play that one. WWE
With game.
WWE 2015.
Yeah, I remember he was fun, but I prefer like it what's it called, Ted DiBiase. Just the Dream Street.
Million Dollar Dream.
Yeah, the Dream Streak, the $1 Million Dream, and what's it called again? The Dream Crusher is when
Yeah,
when
like
he
yeah, like
he
it
would
turn
trip you.
it
He
it
would
look
hold
it
you.
looks like a sleeper hole, but it goes into a fucking power bomb.
No, that's the
No,
Dream Streak.
Dream Chase. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it right now.
Dream Crusher when he holds you, he chokes you out, and he just like chips you like an old school chip, like back leg. Hit the floor and it skips and it chokes you out still. It was like no escape.
I remember when fucking I remember when I remember when I remember when
It's so violent. Go to just right all the
I remember when who was his name? I remember when John Cena had to find a way to beat the Big Show by only submission, and that nigga came up with a fucking STFU.
Yeah, the FDFU. What? Give me a nose.
Yeah, and all the STFU was just a more complicated version, a more complicated version of the crossface.
You know, which Chris Benoit was fucking. That nigga was a menace to that shit,
Man,
bro.
Chris Benoit would wrench that shit, bro. He wanted to snap your neck with that shit, man.
Like, oh my god, bro. These like I remember when someone escapes a special move, bro. That's the shock. That's the fear.
I'm alive.
The hope.
I'm
It's like,
alive.
oh my god.
I'm alive.
'Cause
I'm
they playing
alive.
for their life, bro.
Bro, when they escape, it's the I'm alive. I made it. I'm alive.
That shit.
I'm alive. Whenever you saw a dude escape a submission hold, it was the I'm alive thing. It's like, oh, I can't believe it. I made it out. I can't believe it.
It'd be so funny, bro.
Oh shit, I can't believe it.
Oh, it just be so funny. 'Cause it's like, yo, I know, I understand you made it, but damn, bro. It's like that. Yes, it's like that.
Like I made it out alive. It's like, okay, this time. And then there's Sheamus, just brute force and power, or just like just
Oh, Shameless. Oh yeah.
just brute, no technique, just brute force and power.
Just that's boot. What the big boot? And nigga would do that a big boot and just get bodies.
The cut the cross, just pick him up, throw him down.
Like I nigga. Oh, but damn, but nigga, I like a lot was Finley.
That's that fucking Shillelagh. That fucking Shillelagh.
I think I had a Shillelagh clip. I think it was just. Oh, that shit was funny, bro.
Fucking Shillelagh. And then I also remember the Heart Foundation.
Oh shit.
They always had all these crazy ass like tag team moves that never almost worked. Like they never.
Like, oh my god.
Wait, Bobby Lashley is oh shit, this nigga's still there?
Yeah.
And he fought Brock Lesnar? God damn.
Yeah, that much. I don't know. That shit was OD. Because it was muscle on muscle, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bobby Lashley fought Brock Lesnar? God damn, I should go watch that episode. That shit sounds dangerous. Shit, wait, they have big men doing swanton bombs now?
Yep.
That's crazy. Okay, so
Right.
Dolph Ziggler's still here, okay. It's funny how you'll have these big dudes who all they wear is fucking jeans and boots because they can't wear anything else. Like, damn, Bobby, you too big for that, Bobby. God damn.
What happened?
This nigga speared through the ring barricade. He speared through it because they missed him.
Yep. That shit was OD, bro. Because remember, Bobby Lashley was just that nigga was
With
just
his power.
built.
I
Yeah,
remember.
nigga,
I remember
all
like,
American too.
yeah, I remember like no, I think it was Trump brought him in to go and fight Umaga on a bet deal, and Mr. Man was like, okay, I'll give you Umaga versus anyone you want to pick. He's like, okay, I pick Bobby Lashley. And Mr. Man was like, "Oh shit, I've got to hire that dude. I've got to hire him." And then it was Fat meets Power, and Fat lost.
Because nigga, I think it's refined power, bro. Like this, I think it's refined. I think it's refined power, bro. Someone like there's power that's refined. That nigga was just built different, bro. Like that nigga was just built.
No,
I think it was strength and ability, bro. Like, I think it was agile for no reason. The nigga was agile.
You know what's funny is that reminds me of like that reminds me there was this dude. What was his name?
Damn, Trump was a.
That one.
Yeah. Again.
Oh yeah. Bobby Lashley, and the man was like, "Oh shit."
Like Trump, what's the black man? They got like a chat, bro. They got kills on like, what's good? Refined power.
ECW. Where niggas
That nigga
gonna
built
die.
different, bro. That nigga was built different.
ECW, where niggas gonna die.
That nigga was buff and agile.
Man, ECW was where maniacs resided, bro. Like that shit was. ECW was always scary because almost every day someone.
Damn, this nigga was 6'3".
What? Lashley?
Yep.
Oh, I thought he would be taller.
That nigga was 6. No, that nigga was like 270, bro.
270. God damn.
Oh, muscle. That nigga was. I tell you, that nigga was tall. And that nigga was just buff, and it was agile. Making no goddamn sense. That man was just built different, and I loved it. I can't believe Trump was the one that Trump pulled that nigga out of his car. Like, yeah, okay, been in a battle. Bobby Lashley, the black man. Oh, wait a minute. I'm like, Umaga? Oh, okay, this is gonna kind of hard.
Yeah,
we got.
Yeah, I remember that shit clearly because like at that time, Umaga and that goddamn thumb was fucking niggas up.
Yep.
Was fucking this man was doing
Umaga.
yeah,
Like,
was doing pressure point battles, fucking niggas up with that thumb shit.
Then come Bobby Lashley, just
I got power.
I'm refined power, nigga. Get it right. I think it was refined. You just say that nigga was always buff and shit.
This is disciplined rage, nigga. Discipline.
Nigga call nigga Brawly, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga was straight up Brawly. I ain't gonna lie. His shit was
no,
Brawly.
he was.
That nigga was agile and buff and just made no fucking sense.
It didn't make sense. The math doesn't add up.
I gotta have mass and speed, though, nigga.
Yeah,
You
you gotta have math and speed.
The rules were you choose a form,
You choose one. You can't have them both.
It's a power.
Yeah, how you can have mass and speed? And
And
this
speed,
nigga, and Lashley was always spear niggas too.
Yeah,
Lashley was always spearing
that
niggas.
That nigga was violent, bro. Like it was refined. Actually, just not do it, bro. Just ball 6'3" buff and shit. Like I'm about to talk about eye candy for the females. Came with like a Gino, like squad up, flex, and explosions. It was like, yeah, I'm here. I loved it.
There was one guy in the WWE. His name was Ezekiel Jackson, and
I'm proud of him, but I never the face.
And I hate the fact that he did not name his move the Easy Bomb.
Ezekiel Jackson.
The Easy Bomb. I was like, man, who's making these names for y'all, man? Let's call the Easy Bomb.
Like, but like it is. I don't think Easy Bomb was like not cool enough for a move.
I mean, his name was called Crime and Punishment. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, it's like it's like, oh wait, nigga, what did he do? Like Crime and Punishment. God damn. That's not right, nigga. Who are you, Jesus?
I think his whole stick was like, you know, I'm a follower of God. I read the Bible and shit. And I was like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Kind of punishment, like.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't his. That was R-Truth. My bad. That was R-Truth. R-Truth had the Crime and Punishment and truth and lie detector.
But somebody was an OD, bro. Somebody was just OD. And then some of the girls some of the girls did have more, but just have power. And those were the best ones because they were lazy.
I remember the Greg Khali was just fucking the head chop. It was that and head chop. And I was like, you know what? I can see that. I can see that. I can see that doing work.
They go like a 7 foot.
Yeah, I can see that doing work. Just a head of the skull, I can see that doing mad work.
But if you ever, I ever like the perks of being big was if you got hit by some shit move like with legs, you can easily kick out. But if they got their arms, it was done.
It was done. Yeah, it was done.
Them big boys couldn't use their arms, bro. It was skip shit because they arms have like massive muscles. God damn. DiBiase.
It's not DiBiase, it's DiBiase. Where do you think DiBiase from?
But like, for some reason, I always heard DiBiase, and I
where did DiBiase from?
I don't know why, but we just something more by that, like
DiBiase.
Like shit. Nigga, you ain't shit, but goddamn.
Ted DiBiase from. I'm like, where is he saying DiBiase?
Yeah, I don't know where I heard that shit from, but like, god damn, I love that shit. Cause I remember my grandma loved fucking Rikishi.
My grandma loved watching this shit. I was like, so did mine. My mom didn't have any.
She was laughing with it.
Well, yeah, but that fucking ass shit he did.
Yeah, her in the corner, just shaking, just ass sweat in your face, like, oh my god. She would just die, cracking up like, oh my god. It's like, what the hell is this? Like, she used to love that one, like after her news, it was Raw gets back down. You I could watch it back home before I go to bed. Wrestling, like, wait, can I at least see the match, please? Okay, let's watch the match. So like, yeah, Gabba! Oh, good times, bro. WWE, ugh. Now the games can be cheesy as fuck though, but like, you know. That's you chose that punishment. That's on you.
Don't remind me.
Oh, I will.
Of course.
It brings you pain, of course I will. Look at you. Oh yeah, wait, did you watch The Boys? Yeah.
The who?
What happened? The Boys. Oh, that was
I've seen it. What happened?
But do you watch it like at all, or do you like?
Now I follow it, but I don't watch it like I don't watch it like religiously because I read it first, so like.
Yeah, but you see the fight between Homelander Homelander, Billy, and Soldier Boy.
I heard about that. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh boy, that man was man. That boy, you know how Billy was, Billy Butcher. That man was waiting. That man was just feeding for that fight.
Yep. Gave him that compound B and said, you got a day. I'll make it happen.
And then the fact that nigga was in a beef struggle, act by the cape, and then get down. I was dying. Like, Edna, no capes. Like, yeah.
No capes. No
Right, that shit.
Yeah, she was right about that. Capes do fuck it up. Like having the cape is like having long hair, something to grab on.
Yeah, but a cape's worse though. Like,
yeah, well, cape's worse. Like, I think in almost every Superman fight, he has cape dragged and used against him.
The best sport I think would always be in that massive movie when he fought the two of them and then beat that nigga's ass. So he tried to fly, called nigga by the cape like
pulled him back down.
You going to?
Pulled him back down. It's like we're right here. We're right here. The fight's right here. Where are you going?
That's why I was getting worked out. Oh, but did you watch it? Oh, so I don't think you watched Young Justice, right?
No, I heard about how like the whole Zod storyline is going. I heard about it.
But when this said the clip I sent you, where he was like, where he was talking to that nigga's son, the Gio's son, Tomori's son, and it was like, yo, you were like, I hope you live in his footsteps too. Same with him, I'm like, you motherfucker, you killed his dad straight up. I was like, yeah, go to the son. I wish you the same fate. A big smile on his face. I'm like, this nigga Zod is just fun.
Zod is just toxic. Toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity.
Nah.
Toxic masculinity.
I think it's Zod him taking like fucking him and shit. Like, was it the what was it? Oh shit! What was it? Like they were singing in front of him. I'm dying. Young Justice, Zod's song.
That's how we survive here. Our spirit will.
Yeah. I'm dying, bro. The will of Zod is the word of Zod. Is the word of Zod. He is the word of Zod. that shit fucking catchy as fuck, man. Will is the word of Zod. Will is the heart of Zod. For the house of Zod. For the house of Zod. For the house of Zod. God. Like, everything just for the house of Zod. And it's so goddamn catchy, bro. That shit. Think is the word of God. Word is the word of God. Will is the word of God. Heed these words of God. Live for the house of what, nigga? Like, push for the house of God. Brace for the house of God. Build the house of God. Like, hold up, nigga. This kind of on the nose here.
For the house of Zod.
Yeah, like, yeah, bro. That shit was funny, but he just so catchy, bro.
For the house of Zod.
And if only listen to his fucking son. And just kill, cause someone that you know, that new age like, no nigga, kill, like, let's have a chance. Kill him. So, kill Kal-El. So kill someone right now. We're weak. You have a week. Like, no. We gotta make it into a grand show. Like, someone's like, dad, and then they were like, what? No, like, I think his mom was like, are you dead? I'm like, no, I don't, but like, this is our chance to just kill him and just be done with it.
I mean, that's usually what they do. They gotta drag it out somehow, right?
Yeah, it was like I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna make the world see that Superboy had turned to our house now. I was down. I'm like, yo, he's like his son was on the just like kill him, like dad, kill him now.
Father, kill him!
No, no,
Father!
no. I want to see where this. I want to see where this goes. Oh my god, you lose. That's where it goes.
That's where it goes. You
What?
lose. You always
Bullshit.
lose.
Oh my god, bro. Why I came back here because you lost. But that shit was funny. Because, oh, but seeing Lord fight Orion was this guy like to me.
Oh, isn't that one of the new gods?
Yeah, Orion is the son of Darkseid, who was
Yeah, I know.
He was Darkseid and
Yeah, I know.
that trade.
Mr. Miracle was the other dude's son, and they traded. It's a peace treaty, so but Mr. Miracle guy was getting like fucking tortured and shit. It was fucking dark side because it was fucking apocalypse.
But like Darkseid's son, Brad, Orion was just like, Orion was funny because he was like, yo, nigga, I didn't get stuff, bro. Let's just get it done. Like, fuck your, let us get the facts straight up. But fuck that nigga had claustrophobia, had me dying. Cause he was getting mad, and it was like, yo, let him go. What? Rock him. Let the nigga go. He's claustrophobic, but let the nigga go now before he goes off. It's like, oh damn. But Metron, the new going is the most. That nigga is instigation incarnate, bro. Like he's you. How you know how you were like I wonder what's like to see inside the black hole.
Yeah.
That's how he thinks for everything. That's how they think for everything, and it's so bad that niggas are like whenever some shit happens, if you see if you say his name in any kind of way like Metron was involved, they're like oh okay, now it makes sense. It's okay. What? Why? Because Metron. Their city got destroyed. What's going on? Metron went with DC Metron. I understand. Wait. Wait. Excuse me. Like yes, I understand. That shit was funny because it's a Razor. Because I don't think you saw the show the Geo show, right? The Green Lantern animated series they had.
No.
Pretty good shit. And actually, Razor, the Red Lantern, was on a quest to find Aya. You know Aya, Aya, right? So he's like going on through the infinite cosmos space to find Aya. Lo and behold, in the show, Young Justice, we see that Metro met this nigga right on his quest, and traded this nigga's red ring for a blue ring.
Oh wow.
This study. So Razor gave him a red ring and he got a blue ring and hope. And Metron for the past 3 to 5 years fed this nigga a wrong intel that led him to nowhere, right? Secretly. Just to measure how long it takes for him to lose hope. Keep in mind, this man is on a quest to find his love across the cosmos with no hints. And every hint he got is a dead end.
Wow.
So and then he did that the entire time it was planned by Metron.
That's fucking toxic.
Yes. And everyone was like, "Oh, wait, did you say Metron is involved? Okay, we understand now." Like this man got so on tilt that this man got both rings to power him up. Both hope and rage came on his hands. Like, yeah, no nigga, you need this shit right now. Nigga Metron.
That's peak toxicity.
and I said that you would do for science.
I mean,
Yeah,
not exactly like that, but
see, I like to lose hope.
Not exact.
He never had a chance to study the red and the rings of Lantern.
Not
So
exactly
get
like that. My question would be, how did he even get a Hope Ring in the first place?
Had the Lantern, and you cut the ring on this trap out or low battery. You know how to be. You know how lanterns are like fucking Porter.
God, they really are.
It's ridiculous how it's supposed to be OD, but you know they get dicked on so hard because the niggas have not a single ounce of creativity.
It seems to me that like this like being a lantern is really just a multiplier. So whatever you are base, what you are base. Like God doesn't multiply.
No, that's something really that rings OD, but like
Yeah, it's a multiplier.
their wills, because we see what ring can do with fucking the Dawnbreaker.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a multiplier. Whatever's already there, it can multiply. But if it's not much there to begin with, then it will go so high.
No, is that they follow the rings of the room. They follow the rules of the ring. My bad. So like they do that, and then they uncreative. So they uncreative shit. So basically they do like the basics like shield, energy blast. So they do. But the rings like only a nigga don't kill. But then niggas think like Dawnbreaker will be like nigga what? No, Joe Chill must die. You can't kill. Joe Chill must die, but we can't kill. Joe Chill must die, but you can't. Who said that? The guy, what's it called? Yellers? Nah, this is my ring. What I said goes. You're getting jumped.
You really?
You're trapped.
God damn! I thought he left. He just came back. He just came back. I thought he left.
Y'all were pinned down, and no one on the team came by for help.
Nobody. I'm just like, is nobody out here?
Like no one. This is mob too. Yeah, but Dumbledore is funny because you saw what he did, right?
Yeah, I saw. Overwrote the ring through sheer willpower, then went on a killing spree. Then when the Lantern Core came, he's like, nigga, no, killed. Use his smoke them with his constructs. No, correction. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Then smoke them under nightfall. Lights back on. Everybody's dead.
And how on what he could find that nigga.
And then Hal Jordan, who at that time became pure willpower himself, got mollywopped.
Yep, that nigga got mobbed. That shit was fun.
Got dog walk told to run. But I'm willpower myself. Like, yeah, you are, but he's better.
No, but no.
Like, yeah, you are willpower, but he's better.
Right, but what you mean? Nope, he's better than you, bro. Like, that's how it is.
He's literally built different.
But like, you can't be forced to go.
1 minute left.
It's supposed to be the best.
By a team that fights together.
Well, hey, bro, it's what it is. Like, Bruce is meant to me. Like, he is, sorry. He's better than you in every which way, bro. Sorry. Like, pick a color, and he beats you in, bro. And it's 2 a.m. Oh shit.
Yeah, this will be my last game. Gotta go to bed.
They've almost won.
Gotta go to bed. Oh shit. Brace for the house. Build.
thanks everyone that came in. Thanks for don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe,
Alright,
and
shit.
peace.
Peace, no love.
Wait, is that guy's name Erect Bubbles? Wow.